boopy. Boppity boopy. Boppity boopy. Bing bang bong. Oh, this is gonna be super fucking loud. Sorry, I have my volume turned up because I was video editing earlier, and so I had to listen to the specific volume of my videos, which is different than the volume of my normal shit, so I have to like jack down the volume by a lot or else my eardrums get blown the fuck out. I've made that mistake a couple of times. It's just that I need to balance my videos at different volumes, and then I'll let the platform that I'm uploading on, usually YouTube, I'll let them raise it themselves. I prefer to balance my audio below where YouTube like wants it to, and then I'll let YouTube bring it up, you know, to where they are gonna naturally balance their videos at, because video has their own little balancing algorithm. So if my videos end up being a little quieter, I used to balance my videos very loud, but I think balancing my videos, I think what I've realized that actually people just balance their shit a lot quieter than I used to, especially in like working in television and shit. Like we balance our levels way lower than I do. And I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Just the way that different companies balance their audio levels. It's like very, very different than what I'm used to. And I'm like, oh, that's curious. It's a very long-winded explanation to say that sometimes when I play music while I'm editing, it is not a pleasant experience. Also, I didn't realize how much my chair creaks. This is also new to me. Apparently, my chair creaks a lot whenever I move. And you can hear it. I don't know why. I think it's just because I've been sitting in it a while. I've been leaning back on it a while, so it's just a natural... It's a natural progression of my chair, right? It's a bit of a bummer for sure. And I'm thinking about getting a new chair, but I really like this chair. It's very comfortable. I like how rigid the back is. Makes it very easy for me to, I don't know, be comfortable. Shit. They haven't responded to my ticket yet. Uh-oh, somebody's typing. Oh boy, I just said, yeah, nobody's touching my ticket, and we are just getting, I just logged onto my ticket, and there's a big fucking bot is typing, bro. Uh-oh. Hello, moderator. I haven't spent my entire event complaining about you. I haven't done that. I've also defended you. As much as I've complained about my moderators, I've also defended them, okay? I've done both, alright? I swing both ways. If they do some dumb shit, I'll call them out, but if they do some sick shit, I'll call them out. I think they're overall good mods. I've said that. It's just a lot easier to focus on, like, the negatives of, like, mods, right? Because, again, we as humans, like, we focus on the negative. It's very easy to focus on the negative. But I'm trying not to overlook the positive. I think the mods have been overall pretty good. Some people will bitch and moan, and that's, you know, par for the course, I guess. And that is just par for the course, unfortunately. Okay, what I really wanted to test really quick, I wanted to test fall damage with armor on. How much fall damage can you take with armor? Because the armor is pretty strong. Armor's pretty strong. So how deep would I need to build a... Like, theoretically, how deep would I need to dig a pit for somebody to just die? How deep would I need to go for somebody to die? Let's get 2 stacks of oak logs. And then, okay, let's go /time set day. We are lagging, but it's par for the course. Game mode survival. Oh boy. Okay, we're just gonna go 1. We're just gonna build up 60 plus 60, 128 blocks. I can do math. We're just gonna build up 128 blocks. Pre-stage is up, boys. Only exciting things can happen. I kind of want to just build up like 64 blocks and just see what happens. Okay, we're going 64 blocks up. This feels like it should kill me. Like, on the spot. Oh, Bond is gonna give me a verdict after stage. I have to listen in. I have to be a good boy then. Maybe I'll get a favorable verdict. Alright, let's jump. Alright, yeet. Not shocking that kills me. Not shocking that kills me. But that was 65 blocks up. So 64 blocks. 60 blocks will easily kill you. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10 blocks off. So this will be 55 blocks up. Alright, alright. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Okay, game mode survival, bam. Also, pretty easily kills me. Interesting, interesting. Interesting, interesting. So that was 55 blocks up. That also kills. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 45 blocks up. Let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. Damn. Okay. Kind of a little bit more fucking powerful. Oh shit, you guys can't hear. I've been listening to the stage by myself. There we go.
That's it. We had the Long Fork games on Friday.
I know where some of that meteorite stuff is. I might be able to go grab it. I think I want to. I want to go grab some of that meteorite stuff. Hopefully I can go get back to it before somebody else finds it.
The next big community event that's been signposted.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 35 blocks up.
Yes.
I think I lived this.
We'll go to the talent show on Friday next week.
I think I survived this. Man, 35 kills? That's crazy.
Nice. Very atmospheric and should fit everyone.
That's wild. I didn't realize fall damage was as powerful, dude. That's crazy, dude.
How are you doing, Snow? What are you up to at the moment?
Let's try just 25 blocks up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I think.
Damn,
Yeah.
I thought this armor would be a lot stronger, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe fall damage is just a...
Check event staff channel.
What?
Okay.
That seems crazy. That you don't survive that?
It's fine. It's whatever.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just 20...
When you got time, check my
30
tickets.
blocks up. 30 blocks up. Does this armor have, like, no fall damage protection at all? This seems ridiculous. You should be able to survive this. Okay. So you only need to really dig down like 40 or so blocks and you will live hardcore. Okay, that is amazing.
There you go, Mons.
So, okay, if I wanted to build a fall trap, actually, not that hard. The only hard part would be, the only hard part would be building the mechanism as to drop individuals.
Makes just from server performance. We add render performance mod like sodium.
Yeah, of course. Yes, the answer is yes.
Can you install sodium client-side?
Yeah, you can.
To have the same effect, yeah.
No optimization mods.
With a bunch of the performance mods and such is they're not super consistent on all platforms.
Optimization mods are banned.
Yourself, absolutely go for it. Performance
Yeah,
mods.
Optimization mods are banned, bro. Shit
In
is.
the mod handbook about how I was on
That's
for
hilarious.
sodium and certain performance mods. I was honestly considering just adding it to the
Yes,
pack
you should.
themselves in one of the next updates because it's
Oh,
like
damn.
at this point they just boost frames.
Skeletons. Yes.
Yeah, Caleb, it is Embedium.
It is Embedium, yeah, but
Embedium. I love sodium.
But yeah, no, well, generally we do have bunch of server-side performance mods already, and if you want to add some to your client,
Client side
go
sir
for it if you
don't
need help.
client side performance mods don't really
Just
touch
ask a player who's
server side
knowledgeable. We have a lot
performance.
on our plates.
Shout out Charles.
The reason you can't
My
use
Minecraft
access
still sucks,
outside
but that's because of my
servers is
computer, not because of my
not
game.
legendary. Legacy.
Just naturally part of the
missions.
amount of mods.
And
I've done all I can to really boost my
we've had
Minecraft
some
performance.
stages in the past.
I can't really touch.
Is how I will phrase it.
Yes, we have had some stages.
Uh-oh. Are people getting in trouble? Is Naughty Boys getting in
so-
trouble?
For the most part, anything that you don't have, which you might normally have in other
Naughty
servers,
Boys getting in
may have been there
trouble.
previously and has since been removed.
Uh-oh.
Is it something we're going to implement again? Maybe. Not 100% opposed to it.
Yes, let's add more mods, because we
won't do
needed
it
them.
right now.
Let's make this server
How you'll
as
feel
as
about
exclusive as
Weekend 2.
possible.
We
I'm
are
feeling much
about-
better. I think Weekend 2 is
we're
definitely
just
cooked.
about 2/3 of the way through.
But I think that's kind of naturally the
past
way
halfway.
things go. I think
After the
Weekend 2
episodes go
naturally
through.
will cook more than Weekend 1. That's how all things work. It starts slow, but I think it picks up towards the
There's
midpoint.
still a load of stuff that we've got to work on.
And we're picking up.
And it's becoming
Hopefully,
clearer and clearer as the
a
days go on,
climax
but
occurs.
It's all good data, I think.
The only problem is we need something
I don't know about
climactic.
you, Snow, but
I think either today or tomorrow or the
definitely got
next
a lot
day,
to work with and more
something
direction than we did with the
climactic
last time.
needs to happen.
True.
Something important needs to happen to set the tone for like the next, couple of days. Like that is
Very good.
critical that something
It's
happens,
crashing
right?
less now.
True.
It is crashing this
we didn't crash yesterday. We almost did. But it
Something
wasn't
needs to
because of
happen.
the server.
Something absolutely needs to happen. Something needs to make.
Why did
Somebody
we
needs to make a
always crash
decision. Something happens.
Somebody may or may not have mistyped a world edit command.
Love that.
And filled a couple billion blocks with lanterns.
I'm gonna log in and I'm
Oh.
quickly gonna run to a meteorite
we've
because
been
there's some
told.
obsidian there.
It didn't crash, did it? So
No, it didn't crash. It just.
I don't know if obsidian
was
like.
slow for a little
Have you
bit.
found a meteor, Charles?
There you go.
I don't know what
In
what
general,
valuable
we do
stuff
have a
is
lot
in the
of notes,
meteors.
both from our end and from lots of feedback from players already. But definitely keep giving us more. We want to get better. So
also
Our
tell us
group
what you really
has-
like.
Is it just obsidian in the
Yes,
meteors,
we also like compliments.
or are there like other
Yes.
blocks?
and things
True.
not even just for the compliment side. It also helps
Netherite.
us know
Oh, okay,
what we
that's the
should
one.
keep.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
if
Then
only
I
people
got,
saying
I
negative
got
things
there
are
late.
speaking, then we might
I got
not
there
know,
late for
hey,
sure.
this is actually a popular
I got
feature.
there late for sure.
So
Yes.
That's fine.
tell us
We
anything.
get a lot
about it.
of
I wasn't gonna
don't
find
like
one
this,
anyway. No horse looking ass.
tickets.
Shit wasn't gonna be special. I'm cool with that.
And it's fine to express.
Have
that
you
opinion.
fucked with netherite? Like, can you actually put it on
Um,
armor and shit? Or I guess no smithing
But it
tables
would-
and no
it would be
diamonds,
really
so it's a little bit
motivating to
weird.
hear
But
about the stuff that you do enjoy and the things that are going well.
I think
You
it's
don't
cool
necessarily
that they
make a ticket
actually.
for that,
I think it's cool that they
can do
actually
that.
made like
though.
an actual like element that you can't get anywhere else.
But yes.
Can be useful. Yeah,
That
you gotta
one's
like mess with
designed.
it.
Typically, isn't that Bon and Caleb?
Yeah, for sure, for
Um,
sure.
Yeah, so if I recall correctly, how this was designed, I think. Snowbird, correct me if I'm wrong. Did you and I make
You did the
we did
Gaia.
models
Okay, so I don't really have to
which
bum
we
rush the
then
meteor I was at.
attempted to transfer into
I'm
the
good.
world?
I'm not gonna bum rush the meteor I was at.
Or we gave it to.
Wait, sorry.
We transferred it into World Painter,
There's no
Oh,
netherite
yeah.
there, so I don't really
and
care.
then Caleb took over.
No. I think didn't we originally draw a Tailspire map? Or not Tailspire, Incarnate map, and then we remade it in. We made a.
In-
height
I just
map
need to meet with
in
my
World
with my
Machine,
leader.
and then imported
Yep.
4 different height maps into World Painter, and then stitched them together.
What is
And then
happening?
painted all the biomes over it. I think.
No, we imported 4 different height maps into Photoshop. And stitched them together.
Oh yes.
And then-
then
I do
imported
not
that
care.
Okay, for a little more clarity, what the first step is using some terrain modeling softwares. It's node-based, if you're familiar with it.
I love
And that
node-based
exports a
API.
black and white height map.
I love node-based
They just
API.
stitch those together, and you can import black and white height maps.
I love noise,
into
fast
World
noise.
Painter
I
and
love
work on
noise.
it.
Noise is so fun.
So it doesn't
Random
handle
noise.
any of the biomes or anything. It just gives you like the mountains and oceans. And
What's your
stuff.
favorite kind of
Although
random
they-
noise?
Caleb worked some magic in.
Yes.
I think there was. Oh, you didn't use the. Okay,
Well, that's
Caleb,
one way
well,
of doing things. That's the
that's,
hard way, but all right.
That
Well,
was
basically, the long
Noise
short of
maps,
it is
baby, yay!
Snowbird and I spent hours doing something we didn't need to do.
true.
So yeah.
We have 5 minutes to server start. Is there anything super important left?
It's okay, Caleb. It's all right.
Or is it just questions?
Is there anything that anyone wants us to touch on before we start again?
I wish somebody would
today?
touch me,
Yeah,
but
before
you
we
know,
do it.
we can only hope.
Several people are typing, which is always a little ominous.
Yeah.
When
When
does the
did the-
meteor land on Thomas and kill him?
Real shit.
Today, I think. Actually.
When he makes his next ticket, yeah.
Yeah. Today.
I'm not the only one who's been making tickets. All right?
And he won't be allowed to remake.
I feel like I'm a pretty notorious
Do you
ticket
have
maker,
the 3D
but
model for the island? Would love to see it.
I try not to make
Um,
tickets. I try not
was
to make
literally
tickets.
just looking for at least the hype maps.
I gotta be
No,
up
no,
there.
no.
On terms of the most tickets leaderboard, I have to be up there, bro.
Caleb
bro.
can
Yeah.
at least Caleb
Might
can
be-
export the world painter as a height map. That's always an option.
It might be buried in the development channel for it, though. Actually,
I gotta be up there.
Can you lick a meteorite? Technically, but please don't.
Listen, you can lick anything at least once.
True. Very
No,
true.
that is concerning.
I mean, it's true.
Yeah, I mean, it's true.
It's true.
Am I
The
wrong?
deal.
Yes.
Yes, no, I'm not wrong.
Lick
I'm
the
literally
sun.
Not wrong.
I guess you can't lick the sun.
Trying to find the first initial image that we... Here we go. Here's an image. Which might give you a bit of an...
Are you able to see how many tickets people have? I think yes. that's
Lick
actually a
the
feature on
sun.
Dashboard. I can't personally, but Snow.
Okay, let me go look. Let me go look. Hold on, actually, let me set up my tabs for the event.
Yeah, that first.
So in the chat now is an example of one of the height maps that we were...
Alright, I'm out of here. Bon just post a fucking two. That is such a shitty looking image, my guy. This, what the fuck is this? This is your hype map? This looks fucking dog shit. This looks so fucking... Bro, why do you have like a black and white crime scene photo as your fucking hype map, my guy? This looks like a very zoomed in body. Alright, it looks like you're looking at a very specific piece of evidence under a fucking microscope, bro. What kind of fucking DNA evidence are you looking for, bro? It's crazy. My stream timer looks like a digital clock. I think that's okay. Unless it's not okay. Unless you fucking hate digital clocks, which is also, I guess, fair. If you hate that. I don't, but, you know, you can go crazy. I'm saying it's weird. I'm saying you're weird. Also, my chair is creaky. Oh, W Trilogy with the rate of 29. What? That's crazy. What is happening? My brother in Christ. That's a lot of people. 29. I can't count that many on my fingers. I've only got 10 fingers. How could I count that high? I don't even know what comes after 10.
I just got the whole.
It's
day.
cooked. What's up? I have 30 fingers? That's crazy. At least you can count to 30. That's so true. I tried, man. I tried my best. You can't get past 10, bro? I 4 years of college, I still can't do it. Maybe I should have majored in math. What prompted this raid, can I ask? Trilogy's a bum? Oh no, I completely believe it. If he's raiding me, I mean, that poor guy is, you know, he's in the dirt, bro. That poor guy. He is really, I mean, really, what's going on here? You have me to be thankful for? I appreciate that. Aliclo. Wow, this streamer is special. Oh boy. You haven't seen the half of it. You haven't seen the half of it, okay? This had to happen. I know. Hey, I want to apologize to you, actually. Halleck told me about you, bro. Halleck is just he's spreading the fucking good word, bro. You are, bro, you are not a witness. Bro got traumatized and he said, hey, I gotta tell everybody about this shit. I want everybody to experience my pain. Hey, don't worry, brother. All right, let's get back online, boys. Server should be up and running. Gaming is happening, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna see what kind of gaming is going to happen. I need a speedrun a diamond pick, because I need a diamond pick, like, expeditiously. And also I need to meet with my boss, because I have some information that I gathered from sneaking around like a little rat boy. Being a little rat boy has benefits. You learn a lot. I wish you 100,000 years of bad luck because you won't play Sky Factory with me. I'm sorry, dog. I apologize for this.
This is what it feels
Arlo,
like.
is this Aura?
This is Aura.
You know, I guess maybe for like, you know, mental hospital aura, I guess.
Ah.
I just got the whole thing.
What if we hold the swords? Very big swords.
Yeah.
I'll hold the crossbow.
Just switch really fast between your two swords of differing length. Is that your new technique?
Yeah.
I like it, I like it.
Stabby stab.
I like it, I like it. This is a mental hospital? Oh yeah, of course it is. It's been a mental hospital for a little bit. Man, that trilogy guy, that's a crazy raid. I can't believe that too. I didn't even thank him. I'm an asshole. Never mind. You know what? I am an asshole. I should have thanked him. Thank you for the raid. Did I thank him? I think I did thank him. Did I? I totally forget. Maybe I should thank him again. Maybe I'm the asshole here. You did? Okay. Thank God. I'm not trying to be an asshole, okay? It just comes out naturally, okay? You have to understand. You should not thank him. What, should I just... To be fair, if I want to curry the favor of any given streamer's chat, all I have to do is talk massive shit, and it works every time, bro. All I gotta do is talk massive shit. It's so free. Alright? I just gotta be like, that guy, he's a bum, and then the whole chat's like, ah! It's so easy, bro. Like, literally taking candy from a baby. You are an asshole. He's a thug from O Block. What the fuck? To be fair, this is like par for the course with being a streamer, so I shouldn't be shocked. See, now I'm curious. How do you know me, by the way? Since apparently you're Mr., you know, sheep supporter, how do you know me? Because I swear to God, I do not recognize your username, and that's not a diss. Because I've had a lot of different people in my chat over the years, so I do not know you, blood. I don't know if you're him or not. Like, what, did you just stumble across me? I saw you on my following list? Man, what an awful mistake. I kind of want to stalk him. I feel like I usually stalk people off stream, but I'll do it on stream, honestly. Let's stalk him a little bit on stream, boys. Because I got nothing better to do. Oh, bro's oh, he's a Hypixel? Oh, no. He plays Hypixel. Oh, poor guy. Poor guy. That is such a... Oh, man. I feel bad for bro. He's playing fucking... Oh, he's in the fucking... Bro, he's actually in the trenches, bro. Bro, get him out. Somebody get him out of the trenches. Hypixel on the Big 25. Oh, he's probably goated at PvP, though. I bet he's schnasty. I bet he's schnasty at PvP though. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh look at that. Look at that rod spam. Oh my god, it's beautiful. It's not beautiful. I hate it. I hate it with the reason I quit. The reason I quit is because I hate 1.8 PvP. It sucks, dude. 1.8 PvP sucks. Look at him go. Oh my god. I mean, he's better than I am, so I can't. It's hard for me to talk shit when I was, you know, not God's gift to PvP. I was God's curse upon PvP. All right, I brought 1,000 years of damnation to PvP. What is he doing? He's just dodging, bro. What is this arrow dodging technique? Dude, jump. It's okay. The arrow dodging technique is diabolical, bro. He won! Let's go! Bro, this guy is hilarious. Oh, he's got a YouTube channel? Oh, does he upload like YouTube videos like that, bro? He might be him. If he's uploading YouTube videos, he's actually He's actually got it on lock. I love a man who uploads a good YouTube video. I love a man who uploads a good YouTube video, bro. He might be he might be mid. No, I think he's goated, bro. Anybody who spends time editing YouTube videos is goated. Absolutely. He might be goated, bro. I might be in the fucking in the under the shadow of peak is where I might be. Editing where? Well, okay, editing is a strong word, you know. Not everybody can edit, and that's fine. As an editor myself, I'm definitely biased towards editing. Oh no. He uploaded a Backrooms video? Uh-oh. He uploaded a Backrooms video. Oh, brother. That is...
Why? Oh, that's fine.
We've got our eyes on you. I hate those guys. Those assholes. I hate those guys. Least edited videos. Bro, I just finished a giant video. All I need to do is export it, okay? God damn it. Dude, I just finished like the sickest video of my life, bro. And y'all are not even gonna talk about it. Check your ticket. Uh-oh. Snowbird is messaging me. Oh boy. What would he say? If you capture him with the intent to execute later, if you find RSS, he will seem okay.
Hey, Arlo.
Uh-oh. Hello.
Hi. Who are all those the people?
Those are all people from Aaron. They were meeting with
Oh.
Sebastian. I was gonna go talk to him about it.
Oh. What were they talking about?
I assume land claim things, but I am gonna confirm. You should come with. He should be up here. Or he just hasn't logged on yet, which is actually entirely possible.
Yeah.
Oh, what? No, they took all of our chairs. I can't believe this.
Oh. No chair.
Nice. Well, alright, we're just gonna wait for Sebastian to log in before anything else happens, I guess. Alright, I asked a question in perpetuity. Alright, I might need to make another ticket about, like, creating a trap, because I definitely need it. Are you gonna make a new steel pick? Maybe? Probably. I might need one. If I'm gonna make a trap, I probably am gonna need a... I'm gonna need to get some stuff done. All right. I was talking to Mod. Sorry, I'm typing up a storm. I have to focus on my typing because I suck at typing. And also, I'm trying to think through my messages at the same time. So apologies for not talking. I'm talking through my text on the keyboard, as opposed to talking. All right, we have a claim on his life, and it's been accepted, boys. I'm hoping the mods are gonna accept my request, because I wanted them to not send it immediately because it's a little sus if I drop a bomb on their fucking heads. Yeah. Okay. So they're just asking me. I want to wait before I give him an update that because they're gonna send an update to a fucking Matthias that his life is in danger. Understandably so. It's a little bit harder for me as an assassin to do my job, but I get it. I totally get it. But I also am going to. They're waiting for me to send the message that his life is in danger. Yeah. So I'm not going to make any moves to indicate that his life is in danger. I'm not going to try to sneak into his base or anything like that. But eventually I think I will need to do that. I'll probably talk to mods, I think, next. I might drop a couple lines. When I send the message, when I ask them to send the message about hey, we need to, can I sneak into X part of the base, maybe build a trap in his base, something like that. I'm going to need to, I'll talk to mods about that. Right now I need to do thinking, bro. I need to do thinking. Able to convince them? No. But that, I say again, I think the question is, how do I want to assassinate him? That's the question that we need to solve in the next hour, because that's within the time frame I want to send the message. I don't want to keep the mods waiting forever. Okay, how do I kill this guy? Because I'm thinking right now my only option is a fucking trap. I need to trap him, because if I try to jump him by myself, I get fucking wiped. Right, instantly. There's just no way because of the down system. Even if I get him down, which is already a hard pass, drop his throne, that would require me sneaking in and then being able to it'd be a very fucking ratty move. I need to sneak in and then burrow underneath his throne, dude. And I also probably need TNT. And I don't know how often he sits on his throne. That's the other thing. I don't think he sits on his throne that much. I think he's more likely to meet in more public areas. He just doesn't sit on his throne that often. And also it's it would be hard to set up so here's what I'm thinking, actually. Yeah, I would definitely need TNT, but also I'm trying not to get as many excess casualties. And I think the problem with TNT is that even if I were able to obtain it, I think that it just causes so many extra casualties to get involved in a particular device. And also it just causes so much damage to a castle, and that feels a little bit like cheese, that to me just fuck up their shit entirely, right? That feels a little bit unfair just for me to be I'm gonna kill you all. That kind of sucks, right? That we just I just fuck up their builds entirely, right? See, what I really wanted was one of those bomb items. Because if you time one of the bomb items right, bomb, if you get one of these and you time it right, you can fucking do massive damage, bro. You can do insane fucking damage. You can really do crazy damage with those things. And that's the only way I can think of jumping in without a trap. Because if I can hit and yeah, exactly, no structure damage, which is even more of a benefit. What I was thinking is I set up a trap in this hallway. I think this right here could be the fucking, because I think everybody uses this. And I think that if I'm able to because this is such an easy way to get a trap set up, and because nobody really comes here, it's pretty open space. I think I could set up a massive trap here, and I could just it's just such an easy fall trap, right? Because look at how I just set up a giant fall trap here. The question is, how do I fucking do it? And the question is, I would probably need pistons and shit. I would need a lot of pistons if I wanted to move blocks. How do I move blocks? Or how can I disguise trapdoors? Because they're all on horses, right? That's the problem, is that I need to get them without the horses, right? I could put lava at the bottom maybe, but then they just spam blocks, right? Or maybe like really deep lava. I need like a really deep lava pit, which is not impossible, but it's like hard to find lava as is. It's already really hard to find lava. I have one lava pit that I remember finding. I have one pit of lava that I can remember finding. But I need iron, and it'd take a lot of work. It's not impossible, though, to set up a giant lava pit. Because I need to kill the horses and the people, right? I need to kill them both. I can break this door, but I don't know what's inside of this door. I think I would need to break it. I don't know. Because again, like, fall damage is just negated by horses, so fall traps just cannot work. I want to actually test some stuff with buttons, because buttons might be the secret to the sauce here. Because I need to find some way to stop them from placing blocks. That's really important. Like, you cannot have them place blocks. Or at least make their job easy. I need to also test how fast you die in lava, right? Yeah, but buttons stop initial block placement, but if you're able to, like, mine blocks, I think, it's weird. I think a lava trap is actually our best bet. It's just a question of how do we find enough lava and how do we set it up in a way... Like, the hardest part of this is just getting a trap in motion, right? Can you even make buttons? You should be able to make buttons, yeah? Yeah, button. And then if I place this button on a wall, let's say, just, you know, for the sake of argument, if I'm able to place a button. You can place it, but it's impossible to, like... The hard part is that you're trying to make this trap, like... I actually want to do some testing in a creative world really quick if I want to, like, do this trap. So here's what I'm thinking. Hold on. Here's what I'm saying. I'm going to quickly... I'm going to need to do some testing really quick, because this is, like, become my main focus. I need to kill the king. And I don't think any more information... Like, me sneaking around is fun for sure, but it's not going to get us anything, right? We need to, like, get our head... We need to put our heads down and, like, get to work. I think the best idea that we've had right now is that, like, hallway, right? Maybe we can get some idea. It's diagonal, too, which makes everything so much fucking harder, bro. Let me quickly go to my single-player world. So here's what I'm thinking. Oh, that kind of destroys... Because the problem... Here's my problem right now, is that... Let's say I make a pit... And I make a lava pit like this. I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning. Amazing. I'm no longer burning. I'm no longer burning, right? Suddenly your entire lava trap has been epically defeated. And even, like, for example, you were able to, like... Let's say theoretically we were able to, like... Let's just widen out the trap just for the sake of example. Let's make a fucking... Maybe you were able to, like, do something like this. So now you can't place any blocks. Alright? Well, okay. Those are wooden buttons. That doesn't really count, but... Does lava just destroy any buttons? It might, actually. Straight up delete that bitch. Yeah, okay, wow, that's crazy. Lava will just cook through buttons. Alright, fascinating. Damn, bro, I don't even know. Like, I gotta look through, like, maybe, like, there's some item that I can get that can, like, create something interesting. Like, a good idea. Dripstone. See, no, the problem is, like, I can't use fall damage because of horses. The problem is horses, right? So the idea, right, is that the basic idea that I have is, like, let's say we have a... Let's say, like, this, for example, is our hallway, okay? Look at this. This is our hallway. I want them to be walking down, body-da-di-da. I'm hiding over here. I'm hiding behind the wall. I see them coming through. I click. And then, bada boom, they're all down, right? It's maybe like some blocks pop up. They were like, oh shit. And then they all fall like, oh. And then they all, the problem with that is that they're all on horses, right? And when you're on a horse, that means that all the fall damage that you will initially take on your fall is going to be transferred to the horse. So you won't actually die, right? If I just drop down, I'm like, oh shit, now my horse is dead and I'm still alive, right? I've killed their horses. That's not exactly a very successful trap, right? So the question is, my music just blew up on me. That's understandable, honestly. I gotta play my actual music. So yeah, that's the problem, right? Yeah, the problem is like either I have to get him when he's not on a horse, or I have to get him. And the problem is I either need to find some way to kill the horse and him, or I need to find some way to get him that's not on a horse. And I feel like it's just not feasible for me. It's just not feasible for me to get him when he's not on a horse, right? It's just impossible. I can't do it. Mobs in the pit. It's just, I don't know if mobs don't spawn on the server currently. So it also getting enough name tags and like stuff, it's so hard to get all that. Not a feasible thing. Also, I wonder how much does lava do? Like chip damage? How much chip damage does lava do to full armor? Is lava even feasible? Let's just test, because how much tick? Let's just oh, I need to get some steak. Well, I guess we can just test. Yeah, it does about the same amount. Okay, so lava isn't anything like special. Lava isn't anything special. The natural player instinct is to place. See, the thing, I would really love bombs, bro. If I could get a bomb, because like if you time a bomb perfectly, it will fuck you up, dog. I'm not kidding. Bombs are actually like crazy strong, but only in very particular circumstances. Like that is not a good example because I wasn't wearing any armor. But if I was wearing armor, that still does like almost your entire hit bar. You're almost your entire HP pool. I'm not kidding about that. Like bombs are crazy strong. Let's just to give you an example. Look at that. That is insane. That is insane. How much damage that does. That is fucking crazy. The problem is it's a very particular, because if I throw it here, it does nothing. Throw it here, nothing. Throw it here. Look at that. It does like a fucking paltry amount of damage. Does it have anything to do with height, I wonder? I wish I could. Maybe, can I? Oh, man, I wish I could test that. Has something to do with height. How do you craft that? Currently, it's impossible to craft, but I could convince mods to give it to me. I could try to convince mods to give it to me. Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna get back on the server. Shit. Dude, I have no idea how to kill this guy. I don't want to use too much redstone. See, what I was thinking about is like trapdoors, because trapdoors are very easy, but also if they're on horses, like trapdoors just invalidates my entire shit. Fucks my entire life up, bro. Horses are a problem, trapdoors are a problem. If I can get a trap on his throne, maybe, and there's no TNT, it's like a combination. I'm gonna quickly see if Sed's on. No Sed. The problem with trapdoors is that man. Maybe a sand trap, a gravel trap. You can do those, right? Like a gravel trap, that is, I think, actually, that might be the fucking idea of the century. A gravel trap might be the idea of a fucking century, dog. Hold on. No, as in like gravel. Where it's like, no, it's where you fall, like it's where you use. Okay, hold on, let me quickly test this. Let me watch this video really quick. As in, like, no, the gravel doesn't kill.
Hello everybody, my name is Doomfish. In today's video, I'll be showing you how I made you'll need to add or some go. On covering the distance, facing forward, go ahead and place down your button or whatever right here. Now if you want to move this button, all you have to do is basically keep this redstone trap. We can do this using sandstone for this area, or we can use sand if you'd like, for example if you're in a desert.
Okay, yeah, so the idea is that basically, the idea behind the trap is that basically you have a bunch of signs that hold a bunch of gravel up. I can actually demonstrate this really well in the fucking creative world. Hold on, I'm going to quickly demonstrate my idea in the creative world, right? I can't believe I'm going back to the creative world already, but I can demonstrate the idea of what I'm going for. Here's the idea behind the trap, okay? Okay, let me go. The idea is that you have a bunch of signs, and on top of it is a bunch of gravel, right? And the idea is that if you're standing on the gravel and somebody breaks the signs, look at that. The block falls. And so the idea is that if all, like, so let me quickly set this up better, is that if you can set up it in such a way that all the signs are connected to each other, right? So now every sign is placed upon this sign, right? So if I put a bunch of gravel on top, if I break this front sign, then look, all the gravel falls. So if you get somebody standing on top of a bunch of gravel, well, guess what? All you need to do is break this initial sign, and you've won, right? Now you can drop them wherever they want because the blocks will fall, right? Pretty convenient. The question is, how the fuck do you get somebody to stand on a bunch of gravel? Because everybody knows about it. Like, this is not like a new concept, by the way. Like, I'm not the first one to be like, oh, brilliant idea, gravel trap. Everybody knows that's fucking gravel. It's about the, like, here, seeing a giant pot of gravel is basically the most suspicious thing you could possibly do. Oh, I could actually. I think there might be a place where there's a bunch of. Wait, hold on. Let me cook. If I remember correctly, there might be a place where there's a bunch of... I think it might be a different material. No. Oh, I think it might be a different material. I'm trying to... I think there might be a place inside of the Aaron Kingdom when they could jump off the... Oh, yeah, I guess it wouldn't work if they're on horses, yeah? Because the gravel would fall into the... No, I guess not. They could jump out of the gravel and not... I know. They can't jump off gravel. When it's in falling state, you can't jump off gravel when it's falling. Yeah, I'm standing on gravel so then I can drop them. The point of the gravel is not to kill them, it's to drop them, right? I want to get them to a place where they don't want to be. The point is I'm trying to drop them. I'm not killing them with the gravel. The point of the gravel is to drop them down. Maybe using fall damage, maybe doing whatever. The player falls faster than falling blocks do. So when you drop the gravel, the player will drop with the gravel. Okay? You can jump out of gravel infinitely? No, I'm not killing them with the fucking gravel, you idiots! Bro, what about did I not say, did you not understand? I'm not killing them with the gravel. The gravel is not what kills you. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, hold on. I need to... Friggin' idiots. Why not? Because it's impossible to get enough gravel. I'm trying to see if there are any falling blocks, because like you have mud and sand, you have gravel, sand, and then all the concretes. If I can go through, wait, hold on, I'm gonna go through my VODs because I need to see like what the fuck is in Aaron, because I know I have a couple of VODs where I'm just chilling in Aaron. Hold on. I'm sneaking around Aaron, and I know a bunch of their shit. I have so many views on my Progeny VODs. Holy shit, people are actually metagaming the fuck out of me. That's hilarious. That's from last year, bro. I had a bunch of people metagaming me from last year. That's hilarious. Okay, let's see mods. Okay, hold on. Okay, this is day 2. I snuck into... What up? Shut up, me. Okay, so this is all dirt. Oh, they have gravel... Yes, they have gravel pathways. They have a bunch of gravel pathways. Yes, okay, dude. The entire thing of Aaron sits on top of gravel. They have gravel pathways everywhere in Aaron. Dude, the problem is I need to convince mods to be able to dig under Aaron, which would be so fucking, like... I would definitely need to sneak in, and then I need to start the building process while they're down... Oh, man. Ah, shit. That's so hard to fucking... That's such a hard... Because it's, like... I would have to build this in Aaron Castle. At least when I'm outside of the Aaron Castle... Like, it is at least a little bit more, not only justifiable within the context of the rules, because I think the fuck thing is that people don't, like, I don't think it's very fun when people get trapped inside of their own base, right? I think when it's in, like, an outside area, I think it's a lot less, like, I don't know. Inside their own base, like, is so, like, devious, because it's like once you sneak in, you literally just go underground and you just crouch and nobody can ever see you. Nobody will ever find you. You just build your entire trap, and that feels a little bit cheese. That feels like it doesn't feel a little bit cheese, it feels super fucking cheese. And I don't think that's a very fun way to do a trap. I think that feels way too cheese. I think doing it in this hallway is like the best idea, honestly, but the problem is, how can I fucking turn this all into gravel without them noticing? I have an idea. I could turn this into an entire roadway project where I turn the entire... Oh man, that'd be a lot of work. What are people doing down here? Okay, so if I can... Dude. Dude. Okay. There is a opportunity. If I can turn that gravel pad into a trap, that would be fucking sick. I don't know if the mods are gonna let me, but oh man, imagine if I turn that shit into a giant gravel trap. It's not a very big area and be very hard to get him on the... It'd be very hard to get him on that. Wow, that'd be so hard to get him on. It would be unbelievably difficult to get him on that. Not only I don't know if the mods would let me build that. That's also another thing that I have to contend with. This is also gravel? Yeah, okay. I could also get him here. And these are thick, so maybe I could get... Here's an idea. I could get him here, and then I could have two pistons that, like, block their way out, Like when I fire the button, 2 pistons shoot out and it blocks them. Oh man, I think this is the best idea. Is that I use a gravel trap and then also have 2 pistons that shoot out these 2 blocks and that blocks them from going forward. That's the second. And also it's so much harder for them to get back up once they start falling. That's the other idea. That's the other idea. But that is all dependent on if the mods let me. Because if the mods let me is like a massive question. I don't know, like, because it's on their, like, explicitly it is on their build. It's on their land. But I guess we could try to make another ticket. Like your land is getting griefed. Like I can make a griefing ticket. That is actually, it's not impossible, dude. That's not impossible, dude. That's actually just not impossible at all. Dude, this actually might be doable. This actually, genuinely, might be doable. If I can, because it needs to be a lava trap. For shit show, it needs to be a lava trap. 100% it needs to be a lava trap because they will be on horses. I need to time it to fucking perfection, bro. I need to time this shit to, like, actually... I need to time it so well. That is so doable, dude. Ugh. Okay, I have an idea. I have a fucking idea! Boys, I have an idea that is genuinely, like, not, like, stupid and unrealistic. I think that is so fucking doable, bro. I want to break all that snow. Hold on, I'm going to go back and I'm going to break all that snow, just so it doesn't look sus. Because I just broke 1 piece of snow. That looks really sus. It is not impossible. Okay, I need to talk to mods about griefing and shit. I woke up. I bet your idea doesn't work. No, I think it has 100% a chance of working. If there was one idea that had a chance of working, this would be the idea. I'm being so fucking dead ass, bro. I think this is the only idea that has a chance of working. This is the idea. They come through here, riding their horses. Glump, 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 glump. They ride through here. Bam! They're here, on this particular block. It's 3 blocks wide. That's big enough for horses. 2 piston. I press the button. I'm sitting, maybe, outside of here. Maybe on top of the castle. Anywhere in particular. I see them come through. Glump, 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 glump. They stop. Right here. Or they're riding through, and just as about to pass, suddenly 2 pistons shoot out. Psh, psh. Oh no, pistons! Bah! I can't stop. And then I get stuck. And now I'm here. And then as I press that button, the second button triggers. And then this gravel, it falls underneath them. They're all falling. And then they hit the lava. And this panic. There's lava everywhere. They can't think. They don't know what to do. They can't place blocks to save them. And bam. They're dead. That is the plan. That is the plan. That is the plan. Are you the bad guy? Yes. I am the bad guy in somebody else's story. I will be an evil motherfucker. I'll be a evil motherfucker in somebody else's story. All right. That is my idea. That is genuinely, I think that is genuinely the only idea that has a rat's chance of working. That has any kind of chance of working. Yes, no, we're not going to do that. I do need iron. Steels, unfortunately, doesn't make buckets. Unless I can make steel buckets, but... What is liquid magma? What is liquid magma? Hold on. I need a test. What the fuck is liquid magma? Is that just like better lava, I wonder? I'm gonna get so many people caught in the crossfire of this, by the way, if this I actually smelt a lava bucket. Yeah, it's literally just craft a lava bucket, bro. I wonder... Okay, hold on. Okay, so the idea is that if I just take this... Oh, Jesus. How do you make it? You're so fat you shook the camera, thanks. Alright, let's just test it. Oh, it's just worse lava. Okay, never mind. Okay, I cooked the idea. It's just shitty lava. Never mind. Never mind. It's shitty lava. Lava's just better. Okay. I think this is the idea that we have to go with. A lava trap on land. Okay. Damn, this is... Wow, what a fucked up trap idea. It's going to be so hard to A, convince the mods to let me do this, and B, actually pull it off. Nighttime sneaking, the idea is that. But the question is, will the mods let me build a trap on Aaron territory, right? Because that would require me to, like, grief some Aaron build a little bit. And that feels, I don't know if the mods are going to let me do that, and also it would feel a little cheese. Okay, I think I'm going to message the mods about this idea, because I think sitting around and thinking on it is just not going to do us anything. I'm kind of nervous. I'm nervous about messaging. Get his horse to betray him? I wish, bro. Horse just kills him for me? Oh my god, my life would be so easy. But, unfortunately, it's a little bit more difficult than that, my friend. Unfortunately. Okay, hold on. I'm like typing right now. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to. I'm like typing up a fucking storm right now. So if I'm not talking, please. Okay, hold on. Before I send you the message, before you send the message, I wanted to run an idea by you. I obviously can't jump him as a one man; I'd get killed instantly. So I wanted to build a gravel trap. However, I wanted to build it in an Aaron build that is kind of on Corallian land. The build is the exit to the tunnel through the mountains, so it's on land that Corallian claims, but Aaron has possession over. I don't know if I would be allowed to grief an Aaron build like that, but I'd love to negotiate on the concept. Yeah, so the problem is I don't really want to do it here because if we bring him onto Corallian land and he's like, oh, obviously, and then I kill the king, even if I get the king to kill, the problem is if I kill the king and he knows like, oh, Corallian fucking did this, then guess what? Our nation gets blown up. We die. All right, it's over for us, right? We can't be the guys to kill the king because again, like Long Fork is gonna fuck, like it needs to be. Okay, I'm trying to talk to mods. I sent a fucking paragraph and a half, so I'm sorry to mods. I just sent you a fucking paragraph. I apologize. So if they don't get back to me, I'm gonna go run off to go fuck with probably grab some more food, maybe fuck around with like long fork or circle birch or something. But that is a dude. I'm testing my luck here. Definitely testing my luck. I want to negotiate about this concept because again, I can't build it on Corallian land. If I build it on Corallian land, then it is so fucking abundantly obvious who the fuck did it. And then again, like the point is that I need to remain secretive. The thing I can remain secretive with the skull, but I cannot remain like super secret, right? The thing is I need to keep secret, right? I don't know. I think you've got him as long as he doesn't use shell smash. That's funny. Yeah, so I typed a fucking paragraph to mods. I if they don't accept this idea, I'll totally understand, by the way. This is not like I'm not gonna die on this horse of an idea. It's just an idea that I had, and I don't like I don't want I know that the mods are not gonna hear my yapping, but I don't want the mods to feel like pressured to like accept it or not accept it. I'm not trying to be, I'm not trying to pressure them into anything. I'm not trying to pressure them into everything. I had an idea, and again, I cannot kill the king. Like, I can't, like, just jump in and solo him. He's on a horse. I'm on foot. He's got a bunch of guards around him. I'm one dude. Like, I will get dropped instantaneously. I cannot kill him myself. Not to mention, Matthias is probably better at being PvP than I am, so I'd get cooked. I'd get cooked by him anyway. Even with the element of surprise, I'd probably get cooked regardless. All right? I cannot fucking go guns blazing into this shit. I cannot go guns blazing. Because if I do, I will instant die. I think there's a compromise to be reached about like maybe informing Aaron that like their land is being tampered with or something like that. That could be an interesting idea, that their land is being tampered with, and then maybe if they suspect a gravel trap, they start removing all gravel, like stuff like that. I think there is an idea, I think there. There is an idea there. There is an idea there. It's just a question of how do I make that idea functional in reality, right? I need more iron. I need raw iron as opposed to steel. Because I need buckets. And I do not have an iron for buckets. So I sent them a message. We'll see if they read it and they're like cool beans or like not cool beans. Again, I'm not trying to... I wish I could just hop in a voice chat with them. Because I think it'd be so much easier to like talk it out through there. I'd like to hop in a voice chat with them. It'd be so much easier. So we can talk it out like that. What is this? Uh-oh, lighting didn't load. Uh-oh, lighting didn't load. Uh-oh, lighting didn't load. Your target would... Is there something your target would die on his horse for? My target would... Well, the idea is that he would be on his horse as he's traveling, and so I dump him into a lava trap, specifically because the horse would break his fall otherwise. I couldn't use a fall trap because the horse would just tank his fall. I need to use a lava trap because, the lava will not let him tank the fall. The horse will die along with the player. Look, the horse is an unintended casualty here. I hate the horse to die, but the horse needs to go. Trapdoor arrow? That's a bit crazy. I don't think I can make enough arrows or do enough damage. Look, this armor is this fucking armor is pretty damn strong. The knight armor is pretty strong, dude. Alright? You don't know, bro. The knight armor is pretty damn strong. Alright, I'm just saying. The knight armor is pretty damn strong. I also have that mask on, so in case I want to do any more sneaking, I can just become Mysterious Traveler or something. We'll see if they respond to my ticket. Again, I'm pretty sure they're pretty flustered by everything that's going on. They have a lot of stuff to attend to, so I'm not asking them to like solely focus on my shit. They have shit to do. They have other concerns, right? I just found an idea and I want to shoot. It's a complicated idea that would require a lot of like, again, the whole point of this is not to make it like fair or balanced or anything. It's to make it feel good. The idea is that you want, like, when I trap this guy, I want him to feel like, it was fair. Like, he died in a, I guess it's kind of hard to always die in a fair way, but it's that he died in a way that's not like it's not bullshit or like I'm breaking the rules or like something like came at me that I didn't expect, right? That's the idea. See, the idea that I had is like, what if I made what if they sent a message like, not only like, hey, we're gonna kill, like, your life is under threat, but then also like somebody's griefing your builds, basically. Like there is a mysterious like figure that is trying to grief your shit. That's the other idea I had. Like somebody's on Aaron Lane who's trying to grief your shit. That's the other idea that I had. That would like tick them off, like, hey, somebody's trying to fuck with our land, so they wouldn't be totally caught off guard by like me building on their land and having a trap, right? It would be like the idea is that I'd hope that they'd have an oversight, right? They'd have a tactical oversight on like, hey, it's kind of fucked, right? That's the idea. That is the idea. I think that's a fair compromise. Not permitted. Shit! I just got a not permitted ticket. Yeah, I guess. It would be a little bit cheese. Yeah, unfortunately, it's gonna have to be like that, Stevie. I don't know if they will allow a trap. I don't, like, again, I'm not trying to be, like, big cheese about this, but I would like to build a trap. I guess building a trap would be a little bit cheese. Again, if they don't permit it, it's totally okay. I'm not gonna... I don't want to be... I'm not... Again, we're all trying to make this, like, fun and funky. That's the entire idea, is that we make this fun and funky for everybody involved. And it's kind of hard to make it fun and funky when, I don't want to make it fun and funky, like, to the max. Damn. How am I gonna kill this fucker, dude? I need to wait for some massive world event or something. But the problem is, how do I get him to take off his fucking armor, bro? How do I get this guy, dude? Shit. How do I get this fucker? It's so hard, because I cannot just jump him straight up. It would be a doomsday. How do I need to find some kind of technique or device or some kind of weapon that somebody wouldn't expect. Right? How do I like how do I use a weapon that he wouldn't expect? I know they have the heavy crossbow, yeah. These are the ones. Maybe I test something out with a heavy crossbow. I guess specialty arrows aren't really allowed because it's like magic and potions and shit, so I get that. Pufferfish? I don't think they spawn. Also, it kind of sucked PvP wise because you're not allowed to use buckets for PvP, so I don't want to use them for killing. I guess the heavy crossbow or like the only thing I can really think of is a fucking bomb that does mega damage, bro, because the bomb does so much damage. How the hell do I do this, bro? Because fire bells, raised bars, both banned, understandably. Flint bow. Man, that thing looks like shit anyway. Baked apple. Liquid magma is useless. Bamboo spikes of weakness? I know, there's no way to get bamboo. I can't, there's no bamboo anywhere. And I need a weakness potion anyway, so. Not worth. Damn. How the fuck do I get this guy, bro? Oh, man. I am actually in a fucking bind here. How the hell do I kill this fucker? He is a unstoppable force of nature, bro. Shit. How do I kill this guy, dude? It'd be I think the trap was a good idea, but I can understand why the mods wouldn't want it permitted. Like, I totally get that. It would set a weird precedent. Even if it would be, like, good for the story, and there's ways to do it ethically, it'd still set a weird precedent. Because the idea is that you don't want your decoration blocks to be turned into weapons against you. And so it'd be kind of cheese for, like, even if they sent out a message like, somebody's gonna grieve your shit, and then they're like, oh, we need to change all of our texture blocks into, like, blocks that are safe to walk on, right? That feels like a lot. It feels like it feels like very cheese, you know? It feels very cheese. So I totally understand why they're not interested in it. I totally get it. Like, they don't want to turn texture blocks into a fucking weapon of destruction or anything. If I trapped him on Corallian land, it would turn us into a fucking criminal state, and that would be unacceptable for me. Remember, the reason I'm doing this is I'm trying to establish Corallian as a nation, right? The only way that we can establish Corallian as a nation is by disrupting the already established order of power, right? That's the only way we can establish ourselves as a nation. Because the order of power is very set in stone. We need to find some way to disrupt that, or else we are useless, right? We've done effectively nothing. Just break the stone. Exactly. I'll just put down a bucket of lava and tell him to jump in, please. Hey dog, can you maybe hop in this shit though? Trust, it'll be sick, bro. It's like nice bath. Yeah, man, that would really fucking work. What is this? Cobwebs? Web? What is it? It's crazy. There's a meteorite around here that I wanted to like kind of look at. Maybe I could build a trap in the wave castle. That's an idea. Use a hoe? No. I don't think that would really work. And also it'd be kind of cheese, I think. I think the problem with most traps is that they are kind of just mega cheese at the end of the day, and I'm not trying to be mega cheese. I'm not trying to cheese people off, like, again, basic safety. I don't want to turn decoration blocks into a way of weaponizing stuff, even though, like, that kind of is what ends up happening. A lot of the time, it does feel a little bit cheese sometimes. What the fuck? Who's that? Wonder where he's going. Very hard to follow a dude on a horse, but... Check ticket shit. I'll check it in a minute. I'm trying to follow horse dude, bro. Snowbird, just chill. I think horse dude is just gone. Unfortunate. Just messaging. All right, so the message is sent, ladies and gentlemen. Matthias is under fear of his life currently. Hey, I respect mods. I also probably agree with all their decisions. I may not like all of it because it does make my fucking life a lot harder, but I understand. I understand and I respect their decisions, right? They're trying to keep things fair, balanced. They're not trying to fuck with anybody in particular, and I get that. I totally understand. I totally get that. They're not trying to ruin the player experience just for the sake of me. And I'm not trying to ruin anybody's experience for the sake of me, so, you know. We all know this. Outskirts of Wave. Let's go talk. Let's go see the houses. There's a big settlement all the way down here, I remember. I haven't checked that one out in a minute. Yeah, look at this. This is their main base. No. I got raided by somebody with a lot of viewers. Somebody who probably had followed me back in the fucking Hypixel days. And they just and they told some guy who had a lot more viewers than me to raid me. He had like 30 viewers. He was a certified Hypixel open party Andy, bro. He's a Hypixel open party Andy. And I'm like, damn, poor bro. Somebody get him out. Somebody get my bro out of here. It's not worth. Also, I do have an assassination ticket open and accepted, MJ. I'm permitted to kill the king. if I want to, I can kill the king right now, MJ. Also, that is probably something I should mention. Yeah. If I'm trying to jump the fucking leader of... If I'm trying to jump Matthias, the leader of Aaron, I can do that right now. Arlo is on nothing. Bro, I could kill somebody. I could kill a fucker if I wanted to, bro. Let's not overstate the facts here. I can kill a motherfucker if I wanted to. I have permission. I have legal permission to kill somebody. Arlo is soft. Well, the problem is, how do I fucking kill the guy, right? The hard part is getting to the point where I'm killing a dude. I didn't know they had a minecart. What the hell? It's kind of sick. Yeah, again, the problem is, how do I go about killing a world leader, right? Because the problem is, guess who I am? A little old boy who hasn't touched Minecraft PvP in a hot minute. Guess who the king is? One of the most politically relevant person on the entire server, who is constantly surrounded 24/7 by a bunch of armed guards, who also knows that somebody is after his life, which means it'll be impossible to isolate him from his guards or get him to take off his armor. Okay? So we are in a world of fucking hurt right now. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. And the mods are kind of shooting down every idea I've thrown at them to try and get it, because the problem is, if I wanted to build a trap, which is the only kind of way I can really get him, the problem is I need to build it in my castle. And the problem is, if I do it in my castle, then guess what? Everybody's going to realize, oh shit, Corallian killed the king. Guess everybody who's aligned with the king is first going to come after us, kill all of us, and then they're going to do a bunch of infighting, okay? The problem is, I need the infighting to happen before they come to kill us. The point of this assassination is not just because I hate the king, because, my character has personal gripes with the king. The real reason I'm trying to kill the king is because it would cause a bunch of political turmoil, and I think we could use that to gain an advantage. Our nation could use that to gain an advantage. That's why we're doing it, okay? That's why we're doing this whole thing. So if we build a trap on Corallian land, shit would be fucked. Okay? It would end up with our destruction, and it would not end well, because our only allies are fucking Circle of Birch, bro. Our allies are Circle of Birch, and respectfully, Circle of Birch is not going to do a damn thing in war, all right? And when I say a damn thing, they will go to war, they will get destroyed, they'll be fucking mauled to death, they won't live, but they'll be there. They'll be nice little montage pieces for somebody to, so they can get fucking clipped in the eventual anime, the Progeny anime that somebody's going to make. They can be the fucking murder clip of somebody getting actually murked. They can be that. But that's all. That is all they will be. That is the extent of what they will be. That is all, my friend. Damn, parkour course? What is this? Fucking dumbass Corey Capone. I hate that guy. Do I go through it this way? Oh, is this like a oh, dude, I think this might be like a fighting arena. Oh, dude, I think people are supposed to like fight on this. Like, if you fall off, then you lose the fight. That's actually kind of a sick idea. This is like a man. I remember a very influential teenage dystopian teenage novel that I read that had a fight similar to that. I read a dystopian teenage novel, bro. Back when I was a teenager. Dude, I'm trying to remember. Like, it was like school. It was a very much like school is bad. We have to rebel against school. I'm trying to think of what it was called. Scythe. It wasn't called Scythe. Bro, this is such a past life. Dude, this is such a... I'll find the book later. This is such a past life, though. Okay. Alright, message was sent, by the way. That was confirmed just like 10 minutes ago. Okay, so we are officially on the clock. And by the clock, I mean it's basically permanent until we rescind the order or anything else. Basically, the king knows that he's being hunted. The Aaron King knows that somebody wants his life right now. That's what we know. Somebody wants him dead. And I think that he thinks it's me. I think that out of character, I think that the king knows. I think that Flexion, the person who plays Matthias, I think that Matthias knows that I'm a person of action, and I think that he knows that the only other people who really want him dead is Circle of Birch, and Circle of Birch has nobody who would actually like do that kind of shit. I think that he has his eyes like locked on me. He's like, hey, this guy, I think this guy wants to kill me. I almost 100%. He either thinks it's me or like has a heavy suspicion that it's me. Are you gonna make a trap? Well, the problem is I can't make a trap on our land. See, okay, here I initially wanted to make a trap on Aaron land. I wanted to like sneak in and make a trap on their land. Problem is, not allowed. Okay, totally understandable why it's not allowed, by the way. It would be very cheesy if like suddenly somebody else's hard work and somebody else's cool decoration was suddenly turned into a fucking trap. That would be a little bit cheesy. That would feel kind of unfair, and I understand why the mods wouldn't let me do that. All right. Thing is, it would feel very unfair. Okay, it would feel very unfair. I get that. Totally get that. But it means that the only place we can build a trap is on our land. And if we try to build it on our land, the problem is the king would fucking know exactly who did it, and we do not have the capability. The problem, I need to assassinate the king without people knowing that I assassinated the king. I need to kill the king without people knowing I killed the king. That's hard. That's hard to do. That's hard to do. I need to kill the king without people knowing I killed the king. How the fuck do you do that? Now I have a plan. I have the skeleton skull, and if you place the skeleton skull on your head, I presume that you are allowed to go basically incognito. You're basically, it acts as a mask, and people can't see your face. So I'm allowed to change my my RP name above my head, and I can put on the mask, and I can sneak around pretending like I'm somebody else, like somebody random, like people don't know who I am, right? I can pretend like people don't know. I can pretend like people don't know who I am. I presume that's how it works. I will confirm with the mods before I try to do any of that shit. Right? I can put on a mask. So that is like my big, like, okay, there's a chance here, right? Make some harmony potions. Potions are not craftable. Potions are not craftable. Smile. Unfortunately, they aren't craftable. Yeah, of course. You can't go to the nether. Stalagmite. See, great idea. I can't place blocks when I'm inside of an enemy's base. I cannot place blocks when I'm trying to infiltrate or scale enemy walls. That's why I've been using rope arrows this entire time. Alright, the easier way would just be to like stack up with a bunch of blocks. Like, oh, just stack up, but it is very cheese if I do that. No, because it's bullshit if like you build like these giant castle walls that are supposed to keep people out and then they can just tower over them. That's not very like, it's not a very fun way to do like castle sieges, right? If you can just like build into the castle, that's a very stupid way of like doing castle sieges, okay? I understand why they do it like that. It's a very stupid... Minecraft, unfortunately, has just a lot of things that you can just use to break a lot of things. Building walls, building trenches, all that stuff, it's all useless because you can just, you know... You can just spam place blocks and you can climb anything. So, I understand why they have it like that, but... It also makes my job a lot harder if I want to jump this fucker because, again, he knows that somebody wants to kill him, and so he's never going to take off his fucking armor. He's never going to take off his armor. And he's always going to be surrounded by guards. So there needs to be something I can do to distract him. I need to either distract the king in some way or get him to take off his armor. Maybe there's some kind of, like, feast or something that I can, like, jump in on and, like, fucking jump the king totally. Maybe, but... The king doesn't... he only removes his headpiece. He almost never removes his entire armor. And removing his entire armor, again, that's a huge, like... That's a huge ask, especially when he knows that somebody's trying to get him. So... Oh, man. Yeah, I would need to, like... I would need to find some crazy weapon. I need to find some crazy weapon. And again, I'm not trying to do anything like super cheese, but, like... I used to have the blaze barrels, but those were fucking mega banned, so... Smile. That got banned. Understandable why the blaze barrels were super OP. The only other thing I could think of were these other items that me and Rose were looking into. The bomb. Problem is, take TNT to make. TNT is unobtainable and not craftable anyway, so... Kind of a dead on arrival idea. And also the bombs would have been really hard to use effectively, too. Bombs are super specific. So the other idea would, again, just be to, like, basically build a gigantic trap in this area. Build a massive fucking trap, like, probably right here. And then, again, we run into the other problem of, like, oh, no, now everybody knows who killed the king, and guess what they're gonna do? If they find out who killed the king, they're gonna fuck with us. So, yeah. It's only bad things. A lot of very bad options here, unfortunately. They wouldn't know. They'll be like, man, I can't believe the king died. That was so random. Man, I wonder why it happened on this land in particular. That's so weird. How does the CIA... I know, bro! How does the CIA do it? I guess they have, like, helicopters and shit, but even still, like... I guess the CIA does it because they're actually good at what they do, I guess. That's how the CIA does it. They're just good at what they do. The CIA is just good at what they do. You know, they're actually, like... The reason why the CIA does it is because they're really good at PvP. I'm not really good at PvP. So the CIA is just straight up better at PvP than I am, so I get diffed. I get diffed, bro. It's just a PvP skill issue, bro. Unfortunately. It is a skill issue. At some point, I will just kamikaze him, right? Like, at some point, I'm just going to get fed up and just super kamikaze him. Okay, I'm going to stop thinking about this. I'm going to go sneak around somewhere. Probably sneak into Circle of Birch just for the hell of it. Circle of Birch is the only really place I can sneak in because, goddamn, Long Fork is unlistenable because it's impossible to actually hear them have conversations because they're always on horses in the middle of nowhere. They never meet on the actual meeting ground. See, okay, hold on, I'm coming up on it. MJ, the initial idea was to build a trap up here, like all the way. The initial idea was to build a trap at this building right here. Unfortunately, this was built by Aaron, not me, and we do not have control over it. So the idea was to build a trap right here. You see this conveniently located gravel? Make a nice gravel fall trap. Bingo, bango, bongo. The problem is, now that I know that unfortunately, horses block all fall damage and lava isn't allowed in traps, it's like, oh shit. That just, it makes everything impossible, bro. No horses means everything just gets fucked because no lava. What can a brother do? The existence of horses screws everything up, bro. Oh, they have a trap. How nice. I didn't even notice this. That's so funny. Oh, I think this is like they're gonna drop soldiers on people. That's really funny. Damn, they really did not. I guess they did a pretty good job of hiding it, seeing that I haven't noticed it. That's really funny, dude. Yeah, this is like, I think this is like just a soldier drop trap. If somebody comes through here, they can drop a bunch of soldiers on them. That's hilarious. I can't believe I didn't notice that earlier. That's really funny. I do need to get some more bread at some point. This Max fucker is here, and I don't want to see him. I don't want him to see me stealing his ass wheat. Drop the trap. I could just break it, but again, that would be mega grief. I'd just be griefing their shit super hardcore. That's not fair. All right, let's get over to Circle of Birch. Let's see if they're doing any yapping. Nice prison tower, by the way. I just saw their freaking. They added some shit, bro. Bro, they've upgraded their castle. What if I can see in? It looks pretty similar to how I remember it. I don't remember that. I don't remember the towers being that high. They might have changed the castle. I don't remember the towers being that tall. They might have tried to stop my rope arrows from being as effective. No, there's also server render distance, so even if I bump my render distance, it probably wouldn't work because of server render distance. Server can cap you at a certain render distance. And I assume that's what's been done. You think I could get... Wait, hold on. I wonder if I could just get closer and try to F5 over the walls. Look, I've been using F5 this entire freaking game. Alright? They're not gonna... Mods are not gonna ban F5, bro, okay? F5ing is not metagaming, unfortunately. Like, look, I understand that you're trying to make it as realistic as possible, but, like, you cannot stop everything. At some point, we're still playing fucking Minecraft here, okay? Okay, castle's still the same. I'm just stupid. Cool. I'm sorry, I was just going insane. What am I gonna do? It's probably smaller. This is a really laggy server, Stevie. You have to, like, there's like 30, 40 mods running. Just to be on the server, I have to have 30, 40 mods running, okay? So I understand the thought process, but not 100% on the mark. I'd assume it's actually lower, probably closer to like 12. 12, 10 maybe. The server's kind of lagging a little bit right now. Yeah, again. This looks a lot closer like 8 to 10 as opposed... 8 to 12 as opposed to 16. But also I just have my render distance on. 12. I wonder, I could test. Okay, hold on. Let me try to bump my render distance up. Yeah, nothing. Okay. What hours is the server on? It's right now it's 12 to 3. 12 to 3. So I have about an hour and a half left. I've kind of not achieved that much, unfortunately. I've kind of just been walking around like a fucking bum. Can't really jump the king right now. You know, it's a little bit hard to jump the fucking king when, you know, I'm in nowhere land. Hopefully this will put a wrench in the plans of the king, though. That's the idea. The idea is that this will put a wrench in the plans, or at least, like, speed up some stuff. Even if I just exert passive pressure by this, like, threat of, like, somebody's going to assassinate him, even if I can just do that, I think it's totally worth it. Even if I don't end up assassinating him, I think the passive pressure is going to lead to maybe some, what's the word for it? Maybe not unadvised decisions, but hasty decision-making. And if I can at least do that, I think it's totally worth. And I have one. For me, it's PST. PST, it's 12 to 3, but EST, it's like, what, 2-3 hours ahead? Or behind? I forget how time zones work. True. True. Yo, Stevie, I forget. Are you the person that fucking follows professional wrestling? Is that you, or is that somebody else? No. Okay. I was just wondering. Because some crazy shit just recently happened at a pay-per-view, and I have nobody to talk about it with, so.
Horse? Or where you saw your horse? Yeah.
It was right outside of the right outside of where the games were, where we were leaving.
Okay.
Don't mind me, lads. Just stealing all your wheat. Where's the cooking? We were cooking, and then the cooking kind of like paused for a little bit. The cooking kind of paused a little bit. For reasons. Currently we're waiting for the cooking to resume. The thing is, it's currently very difficult to cook. For a variety of reasons, but just, you know, it's hard to cook right now, so, you know, you're gonna have to... I'm trying my goddamned best here, okay, T-Beat? But it's very hard to cook when you're one man against an army. Legitimately, that's what it is. It's one man versus the world. Sheep003 versus the goddamn world is what's going on right now, and that is not an. Those are not odds that you like. If you're Sheep003. Or at least exerting some passive pressure. Classic Tetris? Oh shit, that's kind of sick. Who are like, aren't the new gen kids like going crazy with that Tetris shit? They're going like, they go buck wild on that bitch, right? They just go, they tap all, like, what's the technique called? Rolling or whatever? It's not hyper tapping, it's rolling. They just roll that bitch? Yeah, they fucking. You gotta talk nice to the controller if you want it to work. Or, yeah, I saw a video that apparently like somebody broke the game. Like they reached the end of Tetris, which is sick. Tournament matches, I assume, are a little bit harder to fucking play. Pressure, and also, you know, you and your opponent have the exact same blocks, or get the exact same block, so, you know, just depends on how you play it. Blood watching the Summoning Assault video? Little old me watching some Summoning Assault. Yeah, exactly. Somebody reached the crash game. Alright, I'm gonna go sneak inside of a place, and I'm gonna hope that they have anything interesting for me. Because last time I snuck inside this place, I got some juice. We're gonna see if I get any more juice. I don't think I will. Right now, I'm sure everything is kind of on lockdown right now. I haven't seen any Long Fork people, so I assume Aaron is kind of going through some shit right now because of that because somebody levied an assassination attempt. Or somebody says that they're gonna try to assassinate the king, which is terrible. I wonder who would do that. Who would do something like that? Try to assassinate the king? It's crazy. How could anybody even think of doing that? Really diabolical work. Yeah, somebody's trying to kill the king, bro. Wonder if we're ever gonna figure out who. Don't ask me how I know that, by the way. How do I know somebody's gonna kill the king? Oh, well, you know. Reasons. Reasons. Kill the rich, become the rich, get killed, type shit. Type shit. Some folks. I could sneak into the tower. Looks like it's kind of empty right now, so we might catch some juice. Oh, looks like it's not empty.
Okay. Of course, you know, the one day that I need him, Dr. Grau won't even.
Yeah, that happens. I'm going to go sit in my dark room and wait for more supplies to come down so I can make more contraptions of warfare.
Okay.
Salem's making contraptions of warfare, huh? Why is Salem making contraptions of warfare, I wonder? That is interesting. What could Salem be doing down there? Oh, this is not a good place to hang out in. Sorry, I just realized. Not safe. The only really safe place is here, but even this is not super safe. Looks like Novella's out right now, so not a good time to be in here. Novella, everything kind of runs through Novella around these parts, so. Let's just get... Oh! No. That's bad. Ah, shame. I want to run around the top of the... It's so risky to be on the top of the wall like this, which is why I don't really like to run around it that much. I would do it more, but it's super risk, bro. So easy to see you. He's a networking god, that's how he knows. I do know a lot of things because I'm a networking god. I'm not a networking god. Actually, that's a misnomer. I pretend I'm a networking god and people believe it. Or AKA, I have a stream and people are like, oh, this guy has a face. And so people like generally trust people with faces. Nepo baby. It's actually a Nepo baby networking. Because all I do is like I stream and I show my face and I'm like moderately entertaining. I'm not like the driest person on God's green earth. So I get like, you know. I'm not the driest person on God's green earth. So I kind of get places, you know. If I was better at the video game, I'd probably have more people watching me. But what can you say? You are dry as fuck, bro. Oh, bro, you do not know what dry is. If you think I'm dry, bro, you have not met half the people on this earth, bro. You are actually tripping balls. If you think half the people that you talk to on Discord could be an entertaining streamer, I think you are actually insane. Genuinely, I think you are insane. If you think I'm dry, bro, you're actually... You must be hanging out with, like, the most charismatic people of all goddamn time, Stevie. Respectfully. You've got to be hanging out with, like, top 10 most entertaining people of all time, bro. You got to be going crazy on that shit. Where is I think everybody's at Aaron right now, if I'm going to be totally honest. I think all the gamers are hanging out at Aaron. That's why I can't find nobody. Yeah, I want to sneak into Aaron, but if I do, bro, oh, it's so cooked. How to rage bait tutorial. I wasn't rage baited, bro. Do I sound angry? Rage baiting assumes I just disproved your entire argument swiftly, like Ben Shapiro does often to liberals. I'm like Ben Shapiro, except I am defending myself. Oh, is that Long Fork? Now you got me curious. Now you got me curious. Whenever you see a large gathering of individuals, that usually means something's happening. Oh my god, I didn't think I could make that. I'll fix that. Shit. I forget that rope arrows do that. My bad, my bad. I hope the mods will understand why I'm just placing rope as opposed to using shooting rope arrows, okay? I got saw. Some motherfucker saw me, bro. Son of a bitch. I'll probably keep some raw rope in my inventory, just in case I run into situations like that. I do want to figure out where those fuck-ass horses are going, dude. I think those were all Cobb people. Damn, I can't, it sucks that I got saw. Those 100% were Cobb people. Whenever you see people running around raw like that, that's 100% Cobb. And Cobb is the only people I can... Oh yeah, heading back to Cobb base. Oh boy, that's Cobb. That's 1,000,000% Cobb. 100,000 million bajillion percent Cobb, brother. It's never been more Cobb over. That might be the sauce for today, boys. Following Cobb around. Bunch of lads at a door. I think they're waiting for somebody to let them in. Inside we go. Back inside of fucking Circle of Birch, boys. Funny how that happens. How we always end up at the same places. Big man with a big cart. During your work hours? It's actually not. My work hours are really, really early. So I get off of work at like 12. And on Fridays, the event goes from 2 to 5 my time. So the answer is actually no. Expedite the process. Nobody breaks into places faster than I do. There they all are. What are you all doing, huh? What are you all doing? Where are you going? Wanna tell me? Want to give the sheepster a little sneak preview on the action? You any particularly interested? Oh, somebody's going downstairs.
Hey.
Hey.
Hi. Hello, you three.
All in one place.
Much ado. It's very nice to see you. I need to speak with you three.
Oh, hi.
Upstairs, please.
Riley be here as well. Do you need her? Good to see ya.
We might need to shoot a fat rotor barrel, boys.
Upstairs.
Me.
Who's me?
Fletch, who you be?
Yes, Riley can.
Oh no. No.
Well, that's just unfortunate.
Yeah.
We might need to shoot a fat rope arrow, boys. I'm just saying right now. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Hi.
I gave you more feathers. By the way,
Thank
here's
you.
4 iron.
Yay, I can make more weapons of
on.
destruction and war.
Hi. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, stranger.
Also, Salem, you should take a quick break and come meet my new pets.
I'm trying to get into my
Hi.
hidey hole.
Maybe back.
Hello.
I
I was
need
wondering
one.
if you try anything.
I can't get
I
in.
will use my agility and strength.
Alright,
Hi.
my pets.
All 4 of you, wonderful. Come upstairs,
Okay.
upstairs, upstairs.
Upstairs.
Guys, 1 or 2. 1 or 2.
2.
Okay.
What does that mean?
All the way upstairs.
Oh, it's in the location.
Salem, I did a thing.
What?
Nah, you be the host.
Come on, you can sit down.
Well, shit, don't mind me. I'll sit down.
Damn.
Okay.
Now you have no choice. Oh wait, you do have a
Fine,
choice.
I'll sit.
Oh,
No
I have
choice.
it.
No choice.
No.
No, baby.
Riley, kill him now.
Please refrain from it. It's quite rude to kill someone.
Yeah, and it's quite rude to throw a tomato in my face.
Yeah, I don't understand what's wrong with him. Maybe he's
She
entering
tried
dimension.
to kill me.
Well,
And you're
that
trying
was
to
very,
kill
very
me
rude.
with a tomato. Those things are poisonous, and you know it. All right.
Less
Hello.
agony.
Hello, Novella.
Hello.
Hi.
It's quite the position I'm in.
You guys are part of Raven? No.
What?
No. Yeah. Freedom's Edge. You are in Aaron territory, correct?
That's
You
not
guys don't really. You guys would. I'm not sure if you guys were scouted out.
That's just so bullshit, bro.
A couple days ago, we found out that during the Longfort Games, Aaron scouted out every country on the island
That would make sense.
during the games.
Everybody would have. So I expected something like that to happen. We had in the territories for that exact reason, and they did report that some errand were apparently lost and wandered in. That's how they explained it. We didn't trust.
So Aaron is a little bit of sneaky snakes. Okay, interesting. I wonder if they snuck in like I did. I mean, I got all their locks, so. Oh no, Novella's crashing again. Nobody's talking. I should be able to hear them if they're talking.
Come back to us.
Rest in peace.
Oh, wait. Yes, you're back.
I hate this fucking.
Just for like a split second.
I hate these stupid ropes, bro. Okay. Theoretically, we should be able to listen, but nobody's fucking talking because Novella keeps crashing.
I don't know if they can hear you directly. Can you get it right?
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, okay.
Wait, they're not.
I can hear they're whispering.
Okay, okay.
Oh, they're
I was
whispering.
making sure I
Fuck.
didn't know how long the whisper range was.
They're whispering. Shit, that's why I can't hear them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Son of a bitch.
Dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sure. Yes.
Not this again.
bitch.
What's with you, Shite? Nay. What's funny? I don't get it. I swear. You'll be so mean to me. What? Bucky.
You're never gonna hear the end of it.
I ain't.
Bro, I'm trying to listen to them and they're fucking whispering, so I can't hear shit. Ah! People discovering the whispering
I'm with
curtain has
you,
been the
yeah, I can
worst
hear
thing
you.
that's ever happened to me, bro. Dead ass. Bitch. You've got to be kidding. Boys. Okay. I need to get myself revived. This is so awkward. Mr. Salem?
What?
I could use a little assistance. I took a bit of a spill from the trees.
I'm stuck a little bit. Hold on.
I'm
I'm like actually stuck. I can't.
That's really. How did you get stuck?
I'm stuck. I can't get out.
You
I
trapped.
can't get out.
You got trapped in your own trap.
Maybe it wasn't a trap.
Well, I took a nasty spill from the trees. Okay, so I am slowly bleeding out over here.
I'm sorry. Hold on.
No,
I'm coming.
I totally get
got
it.
you.
I got time.
I got
Don't
you. I
worry.
got you. Hold on.
We're not dying yet.
I'm coming. Keep talking so I can know where to go.
I'm just behind the main base, the main thing. I was playing in the trees and I took a nasty spill. It hurt. Help. Oh, my hero. Sorry, I was playing in the trees. I was like, oh.
Why were you playing in the trees?
I wanted
Who
to have.
are you?
I wanted to have fun.
Oh.
We're just having a little fun.
Well, who are you?
Oh, my name's Arlo. I have we met before? I think we've met. I've heard the name Salem before.
Probably. I hit my head earlier. I'm a little.
Oh, that makes sense.
Eh,
Yeah,
I don't know where I am. I'm supposed to be in the basement.
That's a very pretty set of armor you have on.
Thank you. I don't remember who made it right now. It's
Oh.
blue. I like the color blue, and I like the color pink, but I couldn't find the color pink.
I get it. All right. Well, you have fun in the basement. I'm gonna go
Thank
finish my
you.
build.
I'm gonna go back into the basement.
All right, have fun. Well, you want to rescale the tower, boys? You want to make another dumb decision?
I like dumb decisions.
I think I want to make another dumb decision.
What dumb decision?
I think I want to go back to playing in the trees. I don't want to build no more. This shit is boring.
Okay.
Have fun.
Yeah.
I gotta get that rope. It's so sus.
What was that? Perk.
Let's just go. We'll grab that rope at a later date. That sucks. Yeah, they were using Whisper, and I tried to like get jiggy with it, and it was just an unfortunate situation. Damn, okay, so at least we know that they were really sus of Aaron. That's nice to know at least. You'd like to know more, but... That is so unfortunate, bro. Ah, they were using Whisper. Ah, that just fucks up everything, bro. I hate how people have discovered how to use the Whisper fucking command. It turns their voice chat range down to like 3 or something. It makes it impossible for me to do anything, bro. I wasted all my rope and I died. I'm a bum. God damn it. I'm genuinely a bum. Okay. I haven't gotten any closer to killing the goddamn king. I haven't gotten any closer to killing the king. I went down. I dropped from an unfortunate height and I went down, yeah. I got somebody to revive me without asking too many questions. Shout out to Circle of Birch. If it was any other nation, they'd be like, "Who are you? How'd you get here?" And they were like, "Oh, I just need some help." And they're like, "Oh, okay." I just pretended I actually had a pretty good... I was just playing in the trees. I was having fun. It was actually a really shitty excuse when I think about it, but hey, you know, it worked. So they didn't ask too many questions. They're gonna know that somebody was in and around the area. All right, I'm gonna go piss. I'll be back. Man, unfortunate scenarios are going on here, lads. Unfortunate scenarios. Back to it. All unfortunate. All unfortunate. all unfortunate, bro. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do about this whole situation I found myself in? Circle of Birch knows I've been, or they know somebody's been nosing around to their business. I'm sure they're gonna be made aware, or either that or Salem just totally fucking forgets, which is not entirely impossible. I've been told that Salem's kind of an important person though, and they are making.
Okay, I got here.
The fuck?
Oh, delicious. Okay. Oh.
Have them.
Here, can you cook this fish?
Jesus.
Hold on, it gets better.
Hey, can you play it different? Why are you?
No, give it a minute. Give it a minute.
Give it a minute.
Prison.
No, I know.
Oh,
By
wait,
the way,
Crazy.
we have 2 extra copies of Mellow High.
Oh, I'll grab one from my phone.
Yeah.
They're all.
Did have the fish.
And respond with like, what are we doing now? Are we gonna fucking?
Seems kind of lame.
It seems to be.
Look, they got spies. They'll figure it out.
It seems like it's threatening some like Aaron.
Oh, this is mine.
It seems like shit.
Thanks, mate. I appreciate it.
Yeah, it does look like someone's trying to start conflict, and as I'm well versed in doing that myself.
Me.
I mean, I'm not mad if
Oh wait.
Paul wants to go to war there.
It
I'll
says
do it.
when they plan to invade each part.
When you fix the fucking punctuation, it's not that dog shit.
Oh, it's just much better. Thanks.
Interesting. So people know. They all know that somebody's trying to start beef. That is good to know. People know.
Oh, and on Long Fork it says +0.
Wait, actually, does it?
Like really.
Wait.
Maybe
Circle
that-
of Birch causes conflict.
Maybe that they think that we're already under Aaron control. You know what I mean? Like we're already allied. I don't know. That's my only interpretation.
Did you get that impression? Kenneth, did you get that impression? That
what, they were gonna take us over?
No, that we're allies.
Also, why is there an X over? It's not even on the
Yeah, it's too close to my museum. The X. I don't like it.
Oh
I don't
wait,
want-
it's like a puppet thing, right?
It's like a fucking oh my god. So they're calling us their puppet.
Hello. Oh, sorry.
Pint of ale, please.
Oh, where hi, welcome.
Discussion.
No, I didn't think people from Circle of Birch actually left home.
I do.
I
Yes,
think-
ale, please. How much would that be?
I mean, I like this puppet thing. I think.
I mean,
think
it's
we're going-
obvious. I think that's it.
I think we're going somewhere with that.
Also, we should probably get messenger pros.
How do those? How do you breed those?
This is not.
We just need a
long fork.
Like a scarecrow.
This is not long fork, by the way.
That should be going.
Awesome. Okay. I actually don't know what Strad sounds like, so I need to listen to it real quick. As soon as that's over, because I think it's done soon, yeah.
So they know. People know. Let's just move through. Now we are just a normal walk. Interesting, interesting. I don't know if Corey is part of Long Fork or not. But people are aware. That is fast. That's good to know. Okay, I don't think there's any point in following him. Okay. Sometimes I think I have a tendency to overcommit to something when in reality I should just bail super hard. I'm just gonna bail. I got at least something interesting, and I think that's better than I can expect. So people know that somebody's hunting the king. They don't know it's me. They do not know it's me. Interesting. How am I gonna fucking play this? All I can hope, honestly, is that the king makes it, like, at least they open up an opportunity for them to be killed, right? The goal is that I hope that they can, like, open up an opportunity for them to get murdered. I don't want to make my move too prematurely. How am I gonna play this, bro? I assume the king is playing hard lockdown because I have not seen him anywhere. And so that means the only place he can be is Aaron. And where's the one place I cannot go? Aaron. Smile. All good things, boys. All good things. All good things. So everybody thinks it's Circle of Birch. Circle of Birch, I think they think that Circle of Birch either hired someone or somebody, or they're planning something. Because Circle of Birch already knows that Aaron hates him. Aaron already hates Circle of Birch. Everybody knows that Circle of Birch and Aaron has beef. At least Longfork does. That is curious. Curious indeed. You just gotta let this hang.
Hello?
What are you doing?
Figuring stuff out.
I see. Not breaking in? For the record? Really? Trying to find out. Someone broke in? How?
There was a different way, but...
What are you guys up to? Oh. Hello.
They're not breaking in. I was wondering what they were doing, so...
No, we're just figuring stuff
There's a
out.
main entrance, right?
Well, we don't have access.
Really?
You don't have access and you're trying to get in?
It does look very incriminating, okay? I don't know what your plan is here.
Okay.
Oh, you
Well,
guys...
someone broke in. Well,
Wow.
probably one of the one of the criminals. And, well, we found a way. This
I
needs to be
see.
patched.
Did this happen recently? Somebody broke in
Yes.
recently? Oh my god.
Last night.
Last night? Jeez. Did they steal something?
I don't know.
All
We
right.
got away
Oh, no.
before I could catch them.
Looks like it's winter. Oh, it's getting...
Oh.
I should probably get home. Holy, it's cold. They are so foolish. They are so fucking foolish. Oh, those poor souls. They have no idea, dude. They genuinely have no idea. They think that those puny fuck walls are gonna stop people from breaking in, bro. Dude, they do. I'm so glad that I'm the only person who heavily abuses rope arrows. I don't know if I'm the only guy. I think I might be the only guy, bro. Why don't people abuse rope arrows more? They're so fucking abusable. They are so fucking broken, dude. No said. I don't think Seth's logging on today, or Rose's for that matter. Damn, that is... So, apparently they had a thief sneak in recently, last night. Interesting. So, Aaron is all the way on edge right now. You know what? I'm so glad that, even not by my presence, just by existing as this... I'm a looming threat over the head of Aaron constantly. And I think that will mean a lot of... That means I think I speed up a lot of things right now. I think having this kill attempt reigning over the head... It just means that I can just push this story forward. That's all I'm trying to do. I can push this forward. I think Cobb is going to get their shit kicked in. And I'm not kidding about that. I think Cobb is going to get their shit kicked in. So honestly, I'm not even trying to kill the king, and it's been fucking super effective, bro. I'm already being hella effective at just affecting the course of the game, which I'm perfectly content with. I would like to kill him. Don't worry. I'm still... this is not me just being passive, if you're wondering. I think it's very easy to be like, oh, this is, Jonathan Passive Sheep. He's just pretending to kill the game when he's not actually... No, I genuinely want to kill this fucker. All right, that guy's going to die. I want him dead. I want him dead. But the question is, I can't do it right now. And it's just not possible for me to do it right now. It's literally just not possible for me to kill the king. Hands in the air. I cannot kill the king. I really want to just... I think shears are just so much easier to mine rope when you have shears. Just faster. He might be in the middle of something, though, so I'm not gonna... Nobody wants everybody wants extension. I'm not gonna type. Everybody, these bums always want extensions, bro. They're always doing some bullshit roleplay, bro. All the time. Gosh. I'm gonna go through the tunnel. I'm hungry, and I only have 32 bread. And it's snowing. Extensions? So then they can look fucking pretty, bro. You want extensions so your hair's a little bit longer? It looks a little bit more, grown out and beautiful, you know? People like long hair, dude. Why do you think people use extensions? No, they just want an extension to this session. Racist? It's not racist. What about it is racist? What? Racist? I'm racist now? I didn't realize. Nothing, just wanted to get a reaction. Kind of based. Honestly. I respect it. Admitting you were just rage baiting. When your rage bait failed. They should have really hid this trap better, I think, but... Okay. Whatever they fuck with, I guess. It's hot as hell up here. I need to go back to Long Fork. I need more food and I need more rope. I almost jumped on that guy's plans. I feel bad. I don't want to fuck with his plans. Apparently, somebody else snuck into Aaron that was not me. Or they were just... Somebody lied about a thief being breaking in. Somebody snuck in that was not named
Whatever
me.
trip you're trying to do. Oh, who's this?
Hey, that's the guy. Hey.
Guy?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, are you with the Frenchies?
That's the guy who I've been seeing in my dreams.
I don't know how
That's
I
a
got...
lot-
I
that's
don't
a
know...
lot to put on
I
someone
don't know
right-
how I
right when you
got
meet
there, but...
Let me tell you something. I have prophetic dreams, and in my dreams, you've been just sneaking around Aaron for
That
some nefarious purposes.
would be... I mean, I may have done that in the past, but Aaron closed their...
Really?
Aaron has closed their borders. I got... the king already...
Well, you're
is-
in Aaron right now.
Well, I can't exactly get to anywhere else in the fucking world without going through Aaron, unfortunately. It's a little bit more of a direct path. Unless you want me to climb the mountains
Really?
every single time I need to get anywhere.
We'll make a tunnel.
I mean,
Make
yeah,
a tunnel?
Make a tunnel.
I'll just make a tunnel all the way from the fucking north all the way to the south. A quick tunnel, a quick
Well,
mine.
you know, you're living in Aaron-owned land anyways.
Well, then I guess I'm just always on. I guess I'm always a criminal then.
I mean,
So,
the winds
that's a
tell me
bad
that
thing.
you're... something about you sinister.
I've heard many people tell me that.
You have an evil heart, I think.
An evil heart? I think the
Yeah,
I think maybe you
put a lot
should
of this random
I think
outside
maybe you
just
should look a little bit
what the
internally
winds
if you're
tell me.
trying to put evilness on me.
I don't.
That's just what they
told me
Hey, what's your name?
Arlo.
All right, Arlo. I'm gonna report you to the Emperor for being on these grounds without permission. So
Of course you are.
Telling me your name, I wouldn't have been able to tell him about that without your name.
I would have no idea what your name is without you telling me.
Exactly. Why are you wearing a dead sheep? That's kind of
That's
weird.
not.
Because I told you he's sinister and evil.
It's a pelt.
That's like
I'm
the
sorry,
one,
it's
that's like
cold.
The one thing.
Can I
That's
not?
like the one thing where it's like I kind of get where you're coming
Can
from.
I not wear some furs to protect myself from the cold? I
No,
kind of live
you're
up
hurting the
north.
animals.
I live up
Could you
north.
at least remove the eyes?
Well, it's intimidating.
What is wrong with you?
Why do you want to intimidate people?
Many reasons.
Why are you crouching?
Why are you crouching?
I broke my leg.
That.
Yeah, he broke. His
Why
leg
are you
today
walking?
Climbing the mountain.
You should probably get in that cart if you broke your
He's
leg.
been in the cart. It's
Oh.
just we saw you.
fine, I'll
And I
be
was like,
fine.
oh.
Did he see a
To be fair,
doctor?
I
Does he
don't-
have like a
my
crutch or
dream.
something? It seems kind of.
To be fair, I don't like know if it's broken. I fell off a mountain and I can't really walk any faster than this.
That doesn't seem like you should be walking at all. I hear that, you know,
I mean,
3
I
to 4
guess-
weeks
are
of
there
bed
any
rest.
doctors around?
I don't know one, but you should probably try to find one.
Yeah, we need to find a doctor for you, Benton. I don't know how else we're gonna. We need to do this expedition.
Yeah, let's just do this first. We've got a little bit time left.
All right, good.
We're gonna go into the tundra, so you know we might see some of your. It's fine.
I haven't seen any doctors up north, but you can try your luck, I guess.
Well, no, we're going for.
Don't you guys
Actually,
have
why
like
are we going there?
scientists?
We
We're
have
just
a
gonna
scientist.
Go on a. Really?
He's out right now.
That's
But I might be able to tell you if he's back in at some point.
Okay, thank you. Maybe you're not
Isn't
as
there,
evil
like,
as
a
my dreams
doctor
told
in
me.
Longfork?
And Long Fork? I'm not part of Long Fork.
Well, I think I've been to Longfork before. I feel like there's a doctor there. I
Maybe
might go
give it
there
a shot.
tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, you should probably get help with that. It doesn't sound very pleasant.
Yeah, it's rough.
All right. Well, good luck,
All right, yeah. I'm gonna report you to the Emperor.
nerd. Ad hom. Show them your souls. If I did show them their souls, that person would automatically think better of me. Honestly, that would fucking happen. I'm being so dead ass. I would instantly work. I'm not kidding. If I sat down and they saw what is on my feet, they would instantly like me 10 times more. Honestly, I should use this as a fucking tool. This is actually metagaming. I'm actually just genuinely metagaming with my skin. That's so funny. Yeah, okay. I'm sorry, Aaron, for fucking Aaron Land. I'm sorry, dog, but I cannot fucking help walking through Aaron Land because I cannot, like, I cannot do this every time, bro. Did you fool when she said the guy from her dreams? Now that I think about it, that sounds really bad out of context. I will say that does sound very bad out of context. You're the guy from my dreams. That is that's really funny. I'm sure she didn't mean it like that. I know she didn't mean it like that, but that is still really funny. Okay, so people know that people are kind of on edge right now. I understand. I have an evil heart. I think people think it's. I think Aaron thinks it's me, or Aaron has a like. They're like, oh, it's 50% this fucker. They're like almost 100% sure. That's why they're trying to scope out like places that people could have snuck in. They have no idea. I don't know why they aren't checking rope arrow spots, but rope arrows are super duper broken. But hey, as long as they don't fuck with my rope arrow spots, I'm cool. I'm cooling, brother. I'm super cooling. I am super cooling. I got no problems. Don't extend. God, please, no. Don't torture me with another fucking extension to this boring-ass roleplay day. To be fair, it's probably only boring to me. It's probably only boring for me. I'm sure there's a lot of other roleplay happening with other people. It's very sick and shit, but for me, it is fucking sleeper. Sleeper. I try to get some shit from fucking... I might send Novella a message. Like, hey, stop using whisper when you're talking in your tower, bro. I could send Novella a cheeky message. It'd be funny. Oh, crow. Hey, get out of here. Bitch. Get out of here. Get out of here. Sorry, I'm not very good at scaring away crows, apparently. I tried, okay? I gave it a God's honest shot. I'm sure Aaron and Longfork have been fucking yapping it up today, boys. She circle on my birch. True. True. Any truers in chat? She circle on my birch till I... She circle on my birch. She circle on my birch. She ride on my long fork. 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 She's all over my long fork. She circle my birch. She bumble my strong. She strong on my foot till I bumbo. She bumble my foot till I'm strong. She bumble my strong foot till I steal. Strong foot. She strong on my foot till I steal. She steal on my strong. Okay. She mysterious on my stranger. She might be mysterious on my stranger. Deadass. Dead-ah. She do be strange.
You shouldn't be spying on people.
Ah, what? Accusations. Old man. You bum. Fucker. You fucker. I hate that guy. I hate that guy. Why is he over here though? That's a real question. Why the fuck is he over here? Oh. Bit of sauce going on, boys. What else can I do besides spy on people, mindless, you fucker? I need content. Some way, somehow, I'll get it. I don't care how many people I gotta piss off to get it done. Mindless knows I'm gonna be here, bro. If I sneak in right now, he knows I'm gonna be there, bro. He is so fucking aware. Honestly, I don't blame him. He's so aware. I did not blame him at all. Bro's 100% certain. Yeah, I shouldn't be snying on people, lad. I will spy on people consistently, brother. Get the hell out of my life. Drive-by scolding me. The drive-by scolding me is actually diabolical, bro. I'm furious. How could you do this? Get me up there. I almost fell. That would have been embarrassing. So everybody just... I think everybody's over by the front entrance right now. Looks like there might be some beef. There is drama right now, boys. This is fucking hot off the presses. What is Aaron doing? At Circle of Birch. It's a very sus thing to do. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there's people. Oh yeah, there's drama. Oh, ringing the bell? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Well, commission. So I can, actually make a profit and not bust me both.
Oh, that's too bad. I don't have any iron. Is there like any alternative payment options? Like...
I'm married, woman.
What the fuck?
That's terrible. Can that be thrown in a crucible and turned into an alloy? No.
What is the fucking bumbo yapping about, brother? I don't want to see your acne. Fuck you. I'm focused.
Weren't you the one that had the freaky basement?
Freaky basement?
I don't
know.
Bumbo's talking about freaky.
Woman. I'm talking to him, the man boy.
Man boy? That's good. Oh, they're still gonna see me if they turn around. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I gotta dip. Gotta play this smart. Play it smart, play it safe. Oh, they totally see me. Is he bumbling his strong foot? Bro's bumbling. He's bumbling. Oh, I'm bumbling it. Oh, I'm bumbling it. Oh, I'm bumbling it. Dude, what are they all doing? There's some shit going down, bro. That's like every player in the server in one location. There is some shit going down. I want to listen, but I'm not close enough. If I could come around maybe the other side. I have to wrap around this whole thing. I might be able to do it though. Honestly, I'm going to give it a shot. Wrap around the whole thing. I think I've been coming on from this side too much, and it's not like it hasn't yielded good results. Should have thought about that. When you're sneaking around bases, you got to understand where people hang out usually and how they interact in those spaces, what spaces they tend to interact with. The fact that I don't have an easy way to listen into the bridge is a major red flag. God damn it, why are they there?
This is where they've been living. I'm talking about your basement.
My basement? Well, it's
Hey,
sealed
your
off right
own.
now. Uh-oh. That's a area lock.
Hey, that's area.
So that's where they hide their basement, huh? I also heard some redstone contraptions, Warren. That is a sign. Back in Sneaky Bitch Town, population me.
Items back. Why does it matter? Principle is not enough. You have what honor? They're not honorable. They're not knights. They didn't swear an oath to anything. It's a child. You let a child sign a contract with you. Also, a child, mind you, that you didn't even allow us to come and see the contract with. Matthias. This is not honorable. This entire not honorable. It's not honorable. They're a child. Child. You're expecting a child to be held to the same stature as you.
She kind of popping off. This is W roleplay. I can't.
But then because the last 2 days you haven't seen them. For the last 2 days you've been preparing and trying to get ready for winter.
I can't even front.
If
This
you
is.
understand that we need food for winter, don't starve. And then you come around and do this because we couldn't look at two people because we were told by a group that they were looking after them
This is
as
about
their
ping and pong.
squire?
This is about ping and pong.
Are you serious? Do you realize how dumb this sounds? I'm tired. It's a kid.
Damn, she's kind of fucking popping off, bro. I can't even front. This some W shit. I wish I could get over there. Oh, that's not a makeable jump. That is not a makeable jump, unfortunately. Aaron's making some kind of unreasonable demand. This is where I think we need to hop up on the walls. I think we need to take a risk here. It's a risky risk, but it's a risky risk worth taking, I think.
They don't know it's here. What are you talking about? What?
Salem and Bumbo were both here. They just went.
They were
deep on
right
the
there
search,
talking to
searched.
Bumbo.
They were trying. I don't know. Salem was trying to buy some iron. He was trying to buy some steel. And then
So they
they're
fled
gone
the
now.
scene.
No, yeah, basically.
What?
With Bumbo. So.
Wait,
I
what?
Think, I
Alright.
think they're probably
In that
at
case-
the forge, if anything.
In that case, I will be taking Ping to be re-educated.
Re-educated?
When I find Salem, they will be thrown into the deepest, darkest cellar
Salem did some
we
shit.
can manage to muster for them.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Good talk.
Yes.
Let me
excellent.
back
Can
in.
you also, can you open the gate?
You can't just say that. No, fuck your horse. Actually, go fuck yourself. What do you mean?
Okay,
Wait,
fine.
try
You're
to
stealing
steal-
my horse then? You're stealing my horse? Great, awesome.
Oh,
That's
come
fine.
on, come and get your horse.
Or
Come and get your fucking horse. Come and get your horse. Ah, damn it.
Being on the
No,
walls is too dangerous. I
no,
can't
that
do
is-
that.
that
either.
is-
Hello?
Hello? We have a really bad issue. This gate's becoming an issue.
It's okay. I got the
This is your horse? No.
Look at that, a lever appeared.
Let me out.
Oh.
Hello. We're doing that way.
We want our horse back.
Come on, come and get your horse. Come on. I said yes.
Isn't
No.
Where did
Son of a bitch. I hate that. I call myself the greatest sneak of all time, but unfortunately, I do dumb shit like that all the time to really counteract that.
Alright, lads.
I'll leave this here, I think. So they want Salem. Salem did some shit. Okay. Oof. Okay. Interesting. Man, I totally ran out of rope with that one arrow. I wonder if they're gonna grab Salem. I mean, they already want Ping and Pong, who are apparently still fucking around. I thought they were done. And then Salem has apparently been doing some shit. Salem, the person who revived me, by the way. Person who saved my life, by the way. I cannot grab more. I need to let it regrow before I start going for more. I've been hungering the rope, dude. I've been slurping up rope like there's no tomorrow, and I gotta quit that. No reason to walk past people who don't need to see me. Just stay out of sight, out of mind. That's the old Sheepo 3 fucking playbook, boys. Well. Okay, I think that they're gonna go back to Aaron. Long fork, you rat bastards. I want to sneak back into Aaron so bad, but I know it's just a terrible look. We got lads up to shenanigans, boys. Tale as old as time. I didn't know Corey Capone also rode around on a diamond horse. It's a good thing to know, I think. Shit. Oh, damn. Muscle me the fuck out of the way, bro. I'm a bum to that guy, bro. Just punts me out of the way, says, fuck you. Damn, I jump into the water? That's crazy. Run across the river. Go, 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 go. I try to go into the bridge. Block! Ah! Do I try to kill the king now, maybe? That could be an idea. He's probably in full armor, though. There's just no way. I could jimmy the lock and then bum rush in, because they're probably in the dungeon right now. I'd bet all my money that they are definitely in the dungeon, but I also bet all my money that fucking he's in full armor, bro. Oh. Dude, British cheese just fucking bum. Oh, I know exactly where they are. It's crazy how I know exactly where they are. Deepest, darkest dungeon they know of? Well, if there's one place I know that has a deep, dark fucking dungeon. Tally ho, lads. We might be going on a rescue mission. Salem? You might have a hero, Salem. I can break through all the locks. There's only one thing that prevents me. Deepest, darkest dungeon that they can find. Oh boys, we might have a... Looks like we have a victim that needs saving. We'll sneak in tomorrow. They're gonna kick everybody. I'm just gonna retreat to a safe place. Right here. Safe enough. Okay. Alright, boys. We have some shenanigans. We have some shenanigans, boys. They're holding a stage. Let's listen.
Start again.
Okay.
What?
Yeah. Well, he is the owner. He can do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
Damn,
Doesn't
my
mean
Ready for another session.
Doesn't mean that I'll be here for it. You can just go fuck off. Play Overwatch or something.
What? I want to be here.
I can't believe this.
You want to be here?
Yeah.
There we go. How is everyone? We good?
I don't know what the plan is, boys.
One thing I do want to say before we get going properly is that if you have had a hostile interaction with another player today in character, then it is your responsibility to reach out to them and make sure everything's okay. Sometimes the lines get blurred, but we got to remember that we're all in this together. So again, if you have
All right,
had some sort of
Dad.
in-character
All
argument
right,
or something,
Dad.
Just reach out, say, "Hey, everything all right? Was that okay for you?"
Yeah, exactly. Good. It's a good practice though. You
know,
should do that.
Was
Consent.
that too much or not enough? You
Absolutely.
continue like that.
100%. You need consent with that.
Just so we can look after each other as a community.
Yeah.
All right. I saw some pretty intense roleplay there, so
They're absolutely
good
correct.
stuff. But take care of each other. But anyway, there was
Salem is being taken prisoner for
a lot
sure.
of interesting roleplay that happened today. I spent a lot of time doing something very specific. So I mean, the other members of staff can speak to the general event.
I was here for 1 hour and didn't see anybody.
Oh.
The rest of them must be AFK or something.
Oh, I saw that.
shot people with ballistas.
Wolfram, pure roleplay moment. Top quality.
Took long 20 minutes to get done, but yeah.
You shot a cannon at us? No.
No.
We did shoot a cannon at a dog though. But that's
No. I remember that.
True. That was funny.
Or midnight.
What do you guys think of Winner?
Code. Oh, right, you asked the player, sorry. Didn't see it.
Interesting. Interesting.
There's no everywhere.
I would never kill chickens.
Utonium doesn't like a lot of things.
Dude.
I should
Slow
probably
tank
memorize the
performance overall.
codes.
I mean, generally I do, but like,
Yeah, I'm sure that's what that comment meant. So.
no, not really. It rained once today, and it was pretty fine.
It took us up, I
maybe-
think, 2 gigabytes more than average.
Yeah, but at the
RAM
same
usage.
time,
So unless there's like a risk of rain, there's not really a problem. Is there?
Well, I mean, we
That
still
again?
got another
good game.
like 14 gigs on top of that still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Server is.
Server's okay. I don't know.
Server's
What
managed.
I don't know what the players did, but the players fucked up the first 2 days.
Players
Spreading out.
fucked it
Spreading
up.
out really makes the server angry. So like when everybody clumps,
Yeah.
it's
All the players fault, never staff.
I saw ping twice today, and it was in 2 very different situations. Yeah, known cryptid, known cryptid ping.
How am I gonna get away with murder,
I
boys?
TP to someone. I hear their voice.
Is there really a risk of rain too? Seekers of the Storm? Well, I know some people seeked out something today.
Did anyone find the last meteorite?
Oh,
I'm guessing no.
I don't think so. I don't think they did.
No,
No,
I
I
don't
think
think anyone found the
You reveal
last meteorite.
a hint every day until someone finds it.
No, it's just it's in such.
I don't got
it's
anything
in
to
such
say.
a
It was kind of
easy
it's
missable
kind of
place.
a
Yeah.
it's not something that's really pressing right now. I'm just kind of trying to figure
People
out
see it,
ways I
they'll be
can
like, "Wow, how did we see that?"
kill this fuck ass king.
True.
So,
It's actually gonna be so funny. Anyways.
But anyway, that is it for weekend 2. We have 3 more game days left. Will there be a build day this week? Who knows?
Assume no. I don't want one. We'll see. But I don't want one.
We'll see.
Yeah, we will see.
I'm tired of this damn event. Fucking taking up my whole
tired of this.
Okay,
You guys being for real?
I think we're good.
Oh, that's when the staff podcast starts.
Staff podcast. Yeah.
Con, you missed out. Since you and Nova weren't on stage last night, we actually had a good time.
Wow.
vile.
That's so mean.
Valid.
Be nice.
Podcast.
That's a bit rude.
We kept talking. We kept talking for like 30 minutes. I think we insulted. Like,
And what of it, F?
Well,
And what of it?
I was having a very nice time without you.
Wow.
I didn't say
Are we-
anything. That was all Ronnie. I didn't say anything.
I was speaking to you,
on
Ronnie.
stage.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, sure.
What was that, Bon? I wasn't listening.
Yeah.
All right, podcast.
Who
We got our
could've
first
guessed?
question. Talk about the rice crisis.
The rice
Crisis.
The rice
I need to read the
shouldn't be
rules.
any
I missed
rice.
you so many times, and you just
Rice
kept egging
crisis.
me on, so I shot you.
The rice crisis was
Your own
resolved
fault.
by our good friend EJK, who helped us purge it from
The
the map.
lore was on the sign.
Can we get,
Weirdest
like,
out-of-pocket
can we get, like,
moment.
Can we get like a heart spam for EJK? Can we get can we get some love? And no one's giving love. AJK, I'm so sorry. Never mind, playing a Pong Game Plus.
Just ping, no pong.
Just
Out
ping
of
them.
pocket moment.
We shot someone with a cannon
Okay.
today.
I
no
was gonna
ping.
say when someone found a hole that we didn't know existed,
Well, that was funny.
but that's all the information you get.
That reminds me of that time someone was looking for a meteorite and found a lore belt that was not hit by a meteorite. It was hit by a meteorite. Because players previously left in such disarray. That was funny.
There is a lot of lore on the map. Well, not a lot. There's lore on the map which has kind of been forgotten and not fully explored.
Yeah,
since
because
the
nobody
last time.
cares about your dumbass lore. Sorry.
Well, I know.
Sorry.
I know some people. are
Sorry,
exploring
sorry.
it, They just don't talk much about it out like loud.
Yeah, there's some pieces in particular which require a little bit more investment in them before they kind of bear fruit.
After the map is not allowing free travel. That's not stopped a lot of people.
It is true.
Not that we're encouraging it, but you know. Some people have found ways. Such as working with them, but Let's
I think it's time to wrap things up, unless there's anything that anyone wants to talk about.
Any
Salem, I
other
thought you were going.
podcast questions?
let's get one more question. Why not? Why not? One last question.
I did find a hole. I think when they said that they found a funny hole, somebody found a hole.
Least favorite character.
That was me.
Least favorite character?
I don't think that's fair
Kenneth,
to
whatever the last
answer.
name is. Screw you, salad.
Cheese?
British
Brutus
cheese is kind of a
Feast?
standout. Yeah.
True, yeah, true.
Is relish a valid thing to put on hot dogs? Nah.
Yes. I like pickle relish.
Personally, I just wouldn't put.
It's just spreadable pickles.
hot dogs. Fuck
Pickle
it.
relish is just spreadable
wonder why you
pickles.
always do scramble.
Very useful.
Did we answer the build days question yet? Was that if we're gonna have them?
We said don't expect it.
Carrot. Why?
We'll see. We'll see. Don't expect it. That is the best answer we can give.
Caleb, you got any questions? Caleb's going. I'm sure Caleb has one question. Come on, Bob. Come on. Caleb surely has a question.
I say yes to midnight. What do y'all think?
Another crash out if I don't get my dog's name tag back. You're free.
Your dog should have. Well, never mind.
Well, we don't even know what you're talking about.
You shouldn't have ordered his execution.
Maybe after the event. Maybe after this.
Yeah. After event, I think we can, because it'll have been like 2 events.
No admin escorts. It's metagaming.
Besides, no lore stuff.
Fuck off. You can probably end it. But
Yeah.
I don't
Collaborative story.
Several people are typing.
Can you say the actual thing? Because how many times?
I don't know it from memory. I don't know it from memory anymore.
Just Control F.
Someone post
Actual
it.
thing is, I can't wait to tell a story with you guys, because we can do it collaboratively.
All right, boys, that is it. I am annoying. I feel so bad annoying staff as much as I have been. I actually feel awful. Genuinely, I feel so bad. I'm sorry, staff. I'm not trying to fuck with your shit. I'm just trying to shit talk you in peace, okay? God forbid a man shit talks you in peace. No, I'm not trying to fuck with your day, because I tend to do that a lot. You're welcome. So yeah, I will be, calling it a day. I'll be back on Tuesday with some Red Ball and nonsense, and then probably maybe on Thursday, we'll see. I might use the entirety of Thursday just to export more of my project, because exporting is going to take a long-ass time, and so you're just going to have to bear with me here, okay, folks? Either way, it's been real, it's been fun, it's been real fun, but I've got to get out of here. Peace, bye! Bye. Ah! Get me out of here.